Good evening, Red Hound fans, and welcome to tonight's Corbin football game on the road tonight with Corbin visiting Casey County in Liberty, Kentucky. Corbin comes in tonight with a record of 2-3, Casey County with a record of 3-1. Corbin is coming off an open week, 2 weeks to prepare for district play, and the first one up is Casey County in 1999. In the booth with me tonight is Randy Worley as color analyst. Along with Randy, we have Dan Junker on camera.
Well, Chandler, I think tonight we're in one of those situations where we came off a tough ball game, very emotional game that resulted in a loss, and I'd say there's a lot of opinions on coming off of a game and having an open week like we did the tough game and stuff, and I just think this is going to be good. I think the 2 weeks we had to prepare is really going to help us. I'm trying to see what the flip is there.
The Casey County's won the toss and they've deferred. Okay. Taking the second half option, Randy. Okay, Red Hound fans, as we get prepared for tonight's game, we'll probably see Mike Neal and Brian Warren worked into the offensive lineup a little bit more this week as they try to get back and prepared for the rest of district play. Next week we'll be at home. We'll have Taylor County. We'll come to Corbin. It'll be Hall of Fame night at the Red Hound game. And Randy, I think all our injuries have pretty much healed up. Of course, we've got a couple of players out. Nathan Nance out for the year with torn ACL. We have Jeremy Hart with a strained MCL. And last I heard, we hope to be back around first week of playoffs.
Well, you know, I'm hoping tonight that some of those little nagging injuries that we saw some of our kids, you know, about halfway through a game, they'd be limping a little bit or something would be bothering them. You just got to hope after 2 weeks you're going to be real healthy, and, you know, that's what we want. We got to stay healthy for the rest of this district schedule and come out with 5 wins and hopefully have that home field playoff advantage.
Right. Well, Randy, we'll look at some of the Casey County players that appear to be starters on offense or defense. Conlon, 6'1", 185. Couch, 5'9", 200. Anthony Hale, 5'8", 135. Chad Baydock, 6 foot, 140. Eric Rainey, 5'8", 150. Matt Davis, 6'2", 175. Lucas Cooper, 5'10", 220. Tommy Passmore, 5'11", 185. Daniel Rigney, 6'2", 185. Daniel Roark, 5'9", 205. Jerry Manley, 6 foot, 270.
That's a big one.
Yeah. And Sam Marple, 6'3", 230. Aaron Bertram, 6'2", 300. And Brandon Carmichael, 5'11", 180. And we'll pause for the national anthem. Fine job by that young lady. She looks about 3.5 feet, maybe 4 feet tall.
Yeah, she was very, very good.
Great. Good job. Okay, Corbin getting ready under the, I guess that'd be the east or west goalpost.
Yep.
Rebel Field at the opposite end. Casey County gets ready to come out. It's time to get excited, folks. We're up here in a crowded room. We've got 2 radio stations, a PA address, a PA announcer, maybe a coach or 2 in here, I tell you. It's crowded. The Randy and I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All here at the picture window in Casey County. Well, Coach Steve Jewell brings his team onto the field. Corbin ready to receive the kickoff to start the game. And hopefully we'll design us a 12-play, 75 or 85-yard drive, or I'd take an opening touchdown on the kickoff, Randy, either one.
Well, I tell you what, I want to see us start. Our running game at Bell County was so good, and I want to see us, take control of the game, running it, and chew up that clock. I mean, we did that at Bell County. We didn't come out on the right end, but we did the right thing there. And I'll be really interested to see if this team, they don't have a lot of size on the defensive side, and I'll just really be interested to see if they can stop our running game tonight.
That's right. I'm looking for Corbin to put on a good show defensively here and try to hold this team to, I would like to see less than 125, 150 yards of total offense. Yeah,
that would. I'd really like to see that too.
Well, folks have just turned out the lights in the press box, so we're going to be reading commercials from the dark.
Well, another thing, us holding them down is they're in a situation similar to us. They got 9 players tonight that are going to go both ways, and they're not very big. I'm not saying that we're the biggest of teams either, but I think that we can wear them down tonight.
Well, hopefully so, Randy. As we get ready for the kickoff,
we got
at number 55 kicking off for Casey County. That's Jerry Manley.
That's that big boy we're talking about. He doesn't kick it very deep.
Oh, picked up by Steely, one of the upbacks. He comes around the left side here.
Yeah.
And it gets up to the 35-yard line or 34-yard line where Corbin will have it. First down and 10 on their own 34-yard line.
Tackle there was made by Landon McGinnis, number 88 from Casey County.
So on offense, we'll see what Coach Willard Ferris has for us tonight. B.J. Foley is opening a quarterback. We'll try to set the line in the backs for you. Kenneth Miller to tackle. Hank Simon at guard. Billy Kane at tackle. And Stephen Johnson to the other guard. And Matt Williams, Corbin opens and throws. Oh, to Sizemore. Incomplete. About 10 yards down the field. Looked like, I couldn't tell if it hit him in the hands or
it hit the defender in the shoulder, on the shoulder pad. It hit him in the back. The defender didn't have his back turned. It looked like a little, they had it well covered there.
So Casey County opens up in their 6-2 defense, similar to what Bell County ran on us. There are 2 linebackers in the middle, number 81, that's Brandon Carmichael. Or a hand off to Cook. He goes around right in. And he picks up a good
about 8 yards.
About 8 yards on the carry for Stephen Cook to bring up 3rd down and 2 for the Hounds on their own 43-yard line. Yeah. Center tonight, number 62, Matt Williams. Set the back, the wideouts, Adam Mills, number 10. And we have Jonathan Sizemore in the backfield, at wingback now. Have Mike Neal, number 40 at fullback. Stephen Cook on the tailback. Foley under center, wide out right. Hand off to Cook.
Big hole, big hole.
Big spin.
Yeah, nice job. Nice job right there.
Nice job. Good 10, 11.
Well, I'm going to have to look over your shoulder now, so I can't feel right now. I'd say he picked up a good 12. It looked like he picked up about 12 yards on that play. That's a nice job.
First down for Corbin. They've crossed midfield. They're on the 44-yard line of Casey County. Corbin with tight slot. Stephen Cook in the slot. Sizemore in the back of the eye. Neal's the fullback. Adam Mills split wide to the top of the field. Foley hands off to Sizemore. He goes around in. He's looking for somebody to run into.
Nice move right there. Nice move.
Come on, pick up a block here. There we go. Good job, Sizemore. Looks like John picks up probably about 7 or 8 yards on that carry, Randy.
Sam Pennington did a really good job right there of holding the corner there and letting John get around the end right there. Nice block there.
Right, okay. It brings up second down. And second down and 8 for the Hounds on the 36-yard line of Casey County. So we picked up 1 first down. We're down into Casey County territory. Sizemore handoff back over left tackle and stop for no gain by Casey County.
We'll be stuck with third and 2 again in the same situation.
Third and short. And Coach Willard Ferris sends a play in with B.J. Foley, our quarterback. And Corbin comes out. Okay, double wing formation this time. Stephen Cook comes back to the back of the eye. Sizemore in a close slot between tackle and in. Sizemore, our Foley hands off to Cook.
Good block, good block.
Right side is first down.
Yes.
And oh, goodness.
Was there a late flag? What was that flag? It came in there really late, didn't it?
I don't know.
Did I just...
it's going to be a late hit.
Or a face, maybe a face mask, because, Stephen got spun around right there.
Face mask. Face mask call on the defense. So it's tacked on to the end of the run. We are on the 30-yard line, so we're going to move to the 15-yard line. Big break right there, Randy. Although we had the first down on the 30-yard line, that'll move us inside the 20 into the red zone. And with 9:41 left in the first quarter, Corbin is knocking on the door at the 15-yard line.
Chandler, this is what we asked for.
Right.
On the ground.
Corbin offset eye, close slot to the left. Foley fades back to pass.
Oh, he's open. If he can get it. Oh, nice play. Nice extension. He was just a little bit overthrown.
Down the corner of the end zone to number 22, Stephen Cook. Just out of his reach, folks. And brings up second down 10.
I'll say this. BJ took a big lick right there. A lick right after he threw the pass, and it was he got up a little slow, but he got back up.
Okay, Sizemore goes out. Well, now once they break the huddle, we'll see who's in there for him. Looks like Brian Warren in. Yes, number 14. Warren is split to this side as a flanker. Cook at the wing, and Mike Neal, the only running back. Now it's sweep wide right.
Quick. Come on, make that turn.
And boy, they almost caught us in the backfield that time, Randy.
But he got around
him real. Nice nifty move there by Brian Warren.
It's going to bring up a third and a long 9.
Oh, is that all we got was 1?
Yes. I thought it was a lot more than that. I guess that play was really
too
deep.
much east-west, folks.
It was really deep in the backfield right there.
Cut it up. So we're at 3rd and 9 on the 13-yard line of Casey County. I formation. Handoff.
Handoff again to Warren out there. Oh, no. That was Warren again.
Yeah, Warren, he goes up the middle.
He's going to pick up about 3. He's going to make a
4th down and 6 for the Hounds at the Casey County 10-yard line. Now, this could be a relatively big play right here. 8:31 and counting in the first quarter. Corbin put on a good drive, aided by a face masking penalty against Casey County. We're on the 10-yard line. And Corbin out in a power I formation, wide, Mills to the top of your screen.
Oh, now that's going to make it's going to make it 4th and 11. No, that
hurt. So Corbin moves on the line. It'll be dead ball, false start penalty against the offense. Be 4th and 11, and we'll bring it up from the 15-yard line. Well, Randy, I call it shoot yourself in the foot.
Yeah, it looks like we're going to go for it.
Clock running with 8:14. We're inside the red zone. We need to score.
It's early in the game, or maybe later in the game you might be looking at your field goal.
We can get a first down.
Oh, we're doing something. Looks like we're a little bit slow getting on the field. Warren's. We'll see what we're doing. Is this a new setup for us right here?
Okay, fake. Had a good. Okay.
Oh, now he's
down the run.
If he can get that block.
5. Touch. Oh,
it's going to be close.
It's down inside the 5-yard line. We can't see it from here.
It's really going to be close whether or not he got a first down or not.
Yeah. You got to know where.
Casey County.
No, it's short.
Yeah.
It's short. Casey County holds at 7:49 mark in the first quarter. So Corbin took the ball on a 4 minutes, 11-second drive, aided by a 15-yard penalty, all the way down to the Casey County, 8-yard line?
Yeah, 6-yard line. So we had to have been within 1 yard of getting that.
Yeah.
We were right there.
Doggone it.
We were right there.
You got to know where the first down is there, guys.
Yeah.
Got to know where the first down is. Okay. Casey County out. Power I formation. And looks like it. Oh, fumble.
Did we get it?
Did we get it?
I can't tell.
Yes, I believe it did.
Yes, it is. Yes.
Okay, Corbin recovers a fumble on Casey's first scrimmage play, and it looks like we have the ball down about the 3 or 4 yard line, Randy.
I thought it was picked up by Stephen Cook right there. I'm not sure, but I believe it might have been picked up by Stephen Cook.
Big turnover right there for Casey County. Corbin should be hopefully capitalize on this. With 7:45 left, Corbin goes on their second drive from the Casey 2-yard line.
Yeah.
Corbin out in the split backfield. Slot tight. Hand off to Mike Neal. He goes off left tackle and in for the score.
Touchdown.
Mike Neal getting his first touchdown of the year for the Red Hounds. Corbin goes on top at the 7:41 mark, 6-0. And we'll look like we're going to slide the gate out to the open position and line up ready for the point after. Foley sets his tee, and Cook gets ready to hold. That's Scott Cook. Everybody's set.
You know, sometimes you look at that, you see Adam Mills up here just one-on-one against somebody. That might be tempting every once in a while just to snap it, just try to hook as quick as he is.
Yes, it would. Okay, Corbin closes the gate, gets ready for a point after. Foley ready to move on the ball. Cooks holds down.
Good kick.
And good
Drove
kick.
it through.
All right, so with 7:41 left in the first quarter, Corbin goes on top by a score of 7-0. Union Planters Bank has a variety of banking services available to help with whatever you need. They can help you with car loans, 30-year mortgage loans, commercial loans, free checking, and the Golden Passport Club for our 55 and older customers. They also have the home equity line of credit available. Stop by Union Planters Bank and talk with them about your banking needs. Hometown people helping solve hometown problems. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Well, that's that's a big fumble. We really needed that right there. After they'd held us on 4th and 11, and we got so close on that. That was a big play to come up with that fumble and then stick it in real quick. So, we got kind of what we wished. I mean, we wanted to score in that first drive, but we did take a little bit over 4.5 minutes on that opening drive, and we have really come out here. Now I want to see what our defense is going to do. I really think that we're big and physical, and I believe that we're going to be able to, we'll be able to hold this team. But we'll see right here. Looks like that number 12 E.J. Foley has the ball teed up, and he's getting ready to move on it. Trying to see who's lined up in there in the Casey County to receive it. Looks number 21. Chad Bate.
21 and 10, and it's a squibber kick on the ground, fielded at the 20-yard line.
He's got a
21
hold.
Up the middle, and he returns it out to the 36-yard line of Casey County, brought down by number 8, Brett Faulkner.
And number 59, Randy
and
Cord.
59, Randy Cord. Okay, 7:37 on the clock. Casey County gets ready to take their second possession of the first quarter. Corbin ready on defense. We'll see if we can get some defensive players set for you. Okay, we got on the corners. We got Adam Mills and Jonathan Davis. At safety, Bram Hoover. Have Jason Steely at one of the...
We're going to have a penalty, but I'm not sure. But it's a good thing, too. We had good...
Yeah. We're right in the quarterback's back pocket there.
Yeah.
I think we have
we must have jumped offside.
Oh, we were lined up offside. So that'll bring up a 5-yard penalty against the Hounds. Move the ball out 5 yards further to about the 42-yard line of Casey County, and a 1st and 5 for the Rebels. As we said, Jason Steely at one of the linebacking positions, along with Jonathan Sizemore.
I see that Kenneth Bays has gotten another start. It looks like
Kenneth Bays, a defensive end.
42-yard line, 1st and 10 for Casey County.
Okay, good play right there. Casey County off left tackle picks up about a yard. Bring up third down and 3rd and 4. Or 3rd and 3.
Yep.
3rd and 3 for Casey County.
They picked up 2 yards on that
The
play.
44-yard line, Casey County. Corbin looks like they're anxious on defense. They're wanting to get in the backfield and play.
Yeah, we jumped a little bit right there. But that's all right.
Play around a little bit back there. Okay.
We held them a 1-yard gain there and bring it up 2nd and 4.
Right.
Or maybe picked up,
So tight formation, I formation, wing right. Everything's tight. We've got 8 men in the box, and they pitch it right to go wide.
And we get good coverage. And
Yeah.
just got to hold on right
hold
there.
on. There's good play.
tackle.
Good play.
Tackle.
Okay.
Johnson.
Stephen Cook wrapped him up around the ankles, and then we had Stephen Johnson finish him off at the top.
They lost yardage.
Great play. Lost yardage. That'll bring up
3rd and 5.
3rd and 5 for the Rebels. Corbin, so far, good defense out there. Except for the 5-yard penalty, gained 2 and lost 1.
Yeah. I mean, we were just a little antsy in that, that just a little enthusiasm trying to get in there early and stuff.
Yeah. Okay. The lineman, Hank Simon at one end. Levi Skeen at one tackle. Stephen Johnson at one tackle. And Kenny Bays at the other end. Oh, they stuck him up the middle.
Yeah.
Oh, great job by Hank. Hank Simon had him by the ankles, folks, and dragged him down. Helped off by number 76, Stephen Johnson. Great job, Hank. But hang in there, baby.
That was a good job right there.
So, 3 plays and a net 0 yardage.
Yes.
Randy, except for the penalty. Casey County falls back into punt formation, and we have Adam Mills and Bram Hoover deep for the Hounds. See if we can get a rush on here.
Well, it looks like we're going to set up for the return. It's a bad punt, but he's going to get a good.
Just going to get a good roll. Pick it up, Bram. Take off, baby.
He
caught
was,
by the ankles.
we
had the ball. We had the ball. Number 21 for Casey County caught him by the ankles, dragged him down at the 33-yard line of Corbin.
Chandler, I thought he was really, really close to breaking this little ankle tackle there, and that was all it was. So we'll see what we can do here.
So at the break here, after Casey goes 0 yards and 4 downs, Corbin trips to the left side, the near side, and one wide out to the far side. Adam Mills, B.J. Foley's in the gun. Goodness gracious.
And have we seen this year?
Yeah, it looks like Florida out there.
Yeah.
And here we go. We're going quick screen to Adam Mills.
Oh,
he gets outside.
Nice move.
He's at the 30.
He's got a
35,
chance. He's
50,
got a chance if he can keep
45,
his.
40,
Oh, yes.
35, 30.
He's going to score.
He's going to score, folks.
Nice
That's going to be
play right
a 66-yard touchdown.
Yep.
Screen pass from B.J. Foley to number 10, Adam Mills. He gets a good block on the outside, just long enough to get past the cornerback, and breaks down the sideline, stays in bounds for 6 points.
Adam did a really good job. He, got hit a couple of times, but kept his feet and also making sure that he stayed in bounds. He did a really good job walking that tight walk down the sideline there. Really
sure
good
did,
job.
Randy. So Corbin up for a point after at 5:15 left in the first quarter. Corbin on top, 13-0, as we get set to try the point after. Foley is set. Cook gets the ball on the tee. Foley follows through. That's close.
Yep.
But it's good.
Got a little bit more foot underneath that one, but I'll take it every time we get it.
Kind of pushed it off the right there a little bit, but it's as long as it's through the goalpost, folks. That's great.
14-0.
Okay, Davis Savage, one of Southeast Kentucky's largest auto parts recyclers. Looking for a part for your great late model car or truck? Foreign or domestic? Check with Davis Savage first. They have a nationwide computerized locating service to help you find the parts you need at a fraction of the cost. Open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. until 5:30 p.m. just 4 miles south of Corbin on the Falls Highway. That's Davis Savage. MasterCard and Visa accepted. Stop by and see Big Harold Davis at Davis Savage.
Well, I was wanting to take that clock up and keep our defensive off the field, but I'll also settle for a 14-second touchdown too from 66 yards out.
Amen.
So that 14-point cushion's a little better. So
usually you look for time of possession as belonging to the winner of a ball game, but if you're scoring on big plays, your time of possession is not going to be very long.
No, it's not. But
we like those long drives, don't we? Like the 5 and 6, 7, 8 minute time lapses on the clock.
But I also really enjoy that seeing that open up a little bit there. And that was just really good execution, good blocking there too. And that's that's what sprung that play open there.
Right. Foley gets ready to move on the ball again to kick off to Casey County.
Oh, good kick.
Good kick this time.
Get over his head.
Goes over his head into the end zone, and that will be an automatic touchback in high school football, brought out to the 20-yard line. So Corbin's first kick to the end zone this year, folks, brings Casey back on offense at their own 20-yard line. So we like that, having them deep in their own territory. We had them back on their 2-yard line or 5-yard line when we didn't make our first 6-yard line when we didn't make our first down, and then they coughed the ball up on the first play. And we recovered on the 2, went in to score. Mike Neal on a 2-yard run. And then
held them forward. Actually, 4 and out from 5 yards out, too. That was big. Made them punt and took it in one play.
That's right, Randy. Casey County comes out tight formation. Boy, they're toe-to-toe in there on their splits, but they're not very wide at all. And
it's around the end.
Number 21. He gets by. He's by Davis and have Hoover. Nice cutback.
Let's see. Number 14 on the tackle was Brian Warren, and number 46 Levi Skeen come in and made a lick right there too.
We got beat on the corner that time.
Yes.
In the end too. We got to have contain out there from those two guys.
That was a gain of 35 yards on that play. That was a long run. It's not what we wanted, but you had said it before the play started. We punched it in. Mm-hmm. We were looking for that.
Their offensive splits are maybe 6 inches between guard, tackle, end. So everybody gets tight in the box in there, but you got to be able to react, and we didn't react real well that time around the outside.
And we got caught cheating on the inside that time. And
first down, Casey County on the Corbin 46-yard line. Now step it up here, Hounds. Casey County power eye right. Sizemore looks like he's about to.
I'm out.
Well, Casey County takes a timeout. They didn't like the looks of that thing, and I looked like Sizemore was trying to head downhill, but he's going for the throat on that one. He was going to blitz. Bell's Car Wash and Auto Lube. Need your car wash, need your oil change. Bell's 10-minute car wash and lube at 1240 Cumberland Falls Road in Corbin is the place to take your car. And if you can't take it to them, hey, they'll pick it up and deliver it back to you safely and quickly. The Bells are pleased to announce they have complete mechanical services available with ASC certified mechanic on duty with transmission specialists to computer diagnostics for your car. No job is too large or too small. They're open Monday through Saturday from 8 a.m. till 6 p.m. Visa and MasterCard are accepted.
Well, I'd like to, that the quarterback came up to the line there, and he quickly made that decision to call that timeout. So he definitely didn't like what set we were in.
Sizemore cheated over in the, looked like the tackle in gap, and with the power eye right, that's likely that's where they were headed. And when he looked like he was going to, go to the blitz or fire, then quarterback backed off and called timeout. So with 4:34 left in the first quarter, Corbin on top, 14-0. Casey County has the ball after a big run of about 25 yards at the Corbin 46-yard line, 1st and 10. Okay, same formation, power eye right. Hounds on the defensive side, and he tried to get around again. Oh, nice move.
Nice tackle by Stephen Cook
out,
right there.
Picked up about 3 yards.
It was a nice tackle by Stephen Cook. Stephen fought off his blocker, held his hold, and made the play right there. It's a nice job.
Right, pick up about
maybe 2 yards.
2 yards on that play. Bring up 2nd down and 8 on the 43-yard line. Yeah, we'll call it 2nd down 7 since it's on the 43. So Casey County gets their play in. Corbin ready for the defense here with 3:54 left. Corbin on top 14-0 here at Rebel Field in Liberty, Kentucky. Power eye right again. Tight set. They're using a little belly action here.
Oh, nice play. Nice play. Two nice tackles right there.
Nice job. Brian Warren on the corner there. Good action from Brian Warren. Locks him up. Holds him to about a yard gain. Bringing up 3rd down and a long 6, Randy.
Yeah, long 6.
Well, I tell you what, now they didn't move the ball in. That's still at the 43-yard line.
I'm going to say that's
no gain.
I'm going to say that's 3rd and 7. You know, that was a nice shot. Brian Warren wrapped him up and let
sure did.
Let another man. I couldn't really pick up who it was.
Kind of running similar to a belly series, trying to ride the back and get you to commit,
and then slide out.
Yeah,
to the outside.
And slide to the outside with this tight offensive set and try to get around you. Okay, there's double.
Oh,
yes. Oh, nice play,
job.
Nice play.
No,
Hank Simon. Hank, buddy, had him by the jersey, threw him down about 5 yards behind where they marked the forward progress stop. So a loss of about 8 yards on the play.
Yeah, well, about 8 yards, but they're giving him about eight more yards from where he ended up laying down.
Yeah.
And that was a good job.
If we went from where he got on the ground, it should have been about a 20-yard line.
I think Hank must be watching a little of that wrestling on TV. That was a nice little hip toss tackle
so
right there.
4th down for Casey County, and they go backwards, folks, from a 1st and 10 to a 4th and 14. Punt formation. Get outside rush. Better punt this time.
It's going to bounce, and I guess we're just going to let it run.
Get away from it. And we're going to get down in about the 14-yard line of the Red Hounds. So with 2:29 left, Corbin gets ready to go on their 4th possession.
4th possession.
This quarter. Unusual to have 4 possessions so far in the first quarter, Randy.
We've really dominated the play of time, in this game so far. We're a little bit deeper in our, we're on our own 14 right here, so this is the deepest we've started.
Yeah. Folks, fans and listeners, you'll have to bear with me tonight because it's dark up here in the press box. I'm having to lean out the window to get some light.
It's a little slow to develop, but he's got his
Mills behind him.
He's got it. Oh, gosh, he got turned around, Chandler.
Yeah.
But he had him.
He was looking over his outside shoulder, and he turned to the inside, trying to get to the ball. So Corbin's first down play goes for naught, as he just overthrew Adam Mills on about the 45-yard line of Corbin. So they can bring up 2nd down and 10 for the Hounds at their own 14-yard line. Can't make any mistakes down here, Randy. 2:23 left in the first quarter.
That was a really nice play, and he was wide open, just maybe a foot overthrown. He got his hands on it, but it was really just a little bit
wide outs to the top of your screen. Got motion by Warren in the backfield. BJ, okay, we're going to try the screen to Adam Mills this time. Good block out by Adam Mills.
Threw a flag.
Oh, where is it?
Oh, he is going to outrun him, but they're going to get us on a legal block in the back. They're going to get us with a legal block in the back, I think.
Well, I didn't see the flag go. It must have been down.
It's down on about the 22-yard line.
Okay, so that's going to bring it back from spot of foul, half the distance to go. So it puts back on about the 11-yard line, and we'll repeat the down if that's the case.
That was a
nice-looking play. Similar to what we ran on the other side to score a while ago, Randy, where the horizontal screens that Kentucky likes to run.
Yes.
And get a good kick-out block. That was the inside man.
They haven't showed us they can defend that, and they haven't showed they can defend Adam Mills' speeds right now.
Right. Speed on the corners is we have hurt them so far tonight. 2:12 left. That's going to bring up a 2nd down, and
it looks like it's going to be about
there's a pole in the way.
It looks like it's going to be about 2nd down, and I'm trying to see it too.
2nd down and about 15, 16. For Corbin, and we're back on our own. Well, we're back inside the 10-yard line, folks.
Yeah.
Okay. 2:12 left in the first quarter. Corbin back against their own goal line.
They're right up on the 7-yard line.
2nd down, 16. Hand off to Cook. Round right in. Good run there. Pick up about 8 or 9 yards. It's going to bring up 3rd down and about 5, it looks like, from here, Randy.
Yeah, he went up to the 20-yard line, so, he picked up about 13 yards on that play.
Right. So to bring up about 3rd and 5 for the Hounds at their own 14-yard line.
Yep, that was a nice play right there. Was it the 14-yard line? I'm having a hard time picking up.
I am too.
Well, I think
that's a 20. Yeah. Okay, so we're on.
Nice play.
Sizemore off left tackle. Oh, good move to the outside. Sizemore.
Oh, fumble.
Come on, Hank, get on the football. Scoot it out of bounds.
Nice job by Hank Simon. Very nice job by Hank Simon.
Way to be away, baby. Hank was coming across the block. Sizemore got caught. Arm across the ball. and coughed it up. The ball went rolling forward across the 20 or 30-yard line for a Corbin first down, where it was covered by Hank Sima, an alert Hank Sima. And I wanted to shove it out of bounds, which would still be our ball because we were last in possession.
Yeah, that was a good job by Hank Simon. He didn't try to pick it up. You hear that on TV all the time. He didn't try to pick. He covered it up and made sure that he got the ball.
Right.
We'll have to. That's something that that's good coaching right there.
Okay, the Hounds out. 4 wides again. Foley. Only setback. He's in the gun. And we're going to fake the gosh, got Warren deep. Oh, goodness. Caught it over his outside shoulder and he brought it down. Right out. So wides that time. That's what we ran the formation. We ran the last scoring play from the screen to Adam Mills. And this time we faked the screen and hit Warren deep, only couldn't hang on to it. So bring up a 2nd and 10 on the Corbin 33-yard line.
Chandler, I have to say, since Brian Warren's come and started playing, he's exciting to watch. He is really, really quick, and he has added some a different look for these teams that are coming up against us.
Yes, he has. Okay, I formation. Cook on the back of the eye. Round right in. Oh, gets a good move there. Way to hang on. Way to hang on.
Looks
good.
like it's going to be a first down.
12-yard pickup on 2nd and 10. Bring up first down on the Corbin 44-yard line.
Right now, if you're Willard Paris, you got to be happy because you're able to throw the ball and take a chance on it being incomplete and go in 2nd and 10 and then go into your run and still picking it up and stuff.
Right. We were moving the lineman out of the way. Good protection for BJ tonight. High formation, wing right. Sizemore on the wing. Neal the fullback. Hand off to Cook. Off right tackle. Same play again.
Oh, nice pickup.
Another 13-yard run this time for Stephen Cook. And another first down for Corbin over into Casey County territory on the Casey County 44-yard line, Randy.
Taking up a whole bunch, taking that clock up again, like I said, started this drive on with about 2:29 in the first quarter. So
as far back as we didn't start on about the 8-yard line, but we did come from there.
Yeah.
Okay, same formation, wing right.
We're going to make
Stephen Cook, same play.
We're going to make him stop that, aren't we?
Yes.
Look at that. Nice leg drag. Nice extension to pick up a couple extra yards right there by Stephen Cook.
And another first down for the Hounds. So we got a Casey County player slow to get up.
Yep.
Number 13.
He looks like he's hurt pretty bad, but that is the first down, as you said, pick up of about 12 or 13 yards.
Number 13 is Casey Hayes, a 6', 185-pound senior for the Rebels. Corbin out in the same formation again. Randy and I both know Willard well enough that he's going to run the same play till you stop it. And he may run it to the other side till you stop it. So don't be surprised now if they bring Sizemore back across on a reverse. Oh, did I call it? Did I, Randy? What can I say?
Nice block.
Come on, taxi cab. Carry him with you, baby. He's still ringing.
I'll tell you what, that 21 is not going to throw him down by just holding on to his, holding on to him like that. He's going to have to hit him.
He sure is. So Sizemore on the reverse.
That's a good call.
Hand off to Cook, and then hand off from Cook to Sizemore.
We didn't get that in contained, but we did good enough job there to pick up 5 yards.
Picked up 5 yards as the end of the first quarter ticks down. Corbin on top by a score of 14-0 here at the end of the first quarter. Hungry in a hurry, get to the game. We'll swing on by, drive in on the Cumberland Gap Parkway, and just to say, grab a sack full of those famous goody-goody hamburgers. Made just like you like them. They'll shine your teeth, they'll curl your hair, they'll make you feel like a millionaire. And did you know they have over 108 different kinds of shakes? You can get one different for every day for the next 3 months and not get the same one twice. And right now, Sonic is happy to announce their new shake sensations, the triple chocolate shakes, and their fantastic 11 different flavors of mint shakes. Sonic, America's drive-in.
Well, I'd have to say that, out of 12 minutes in that first quarter, we had to have controlled at least 8 or 9 minutes of that, and that is just an excellent job.
Right, Pepsi-Cola Bottling Company of Corbin, a major contributor to the lives and well-being of our children and community for over 61 years, giving you Pepsi, Mountain Dew, Dr. Pepper, and 7-Up products for the whole family to enjoy. Thank you, Pepsi-Cola Bottling Company of Corbin. Okay, back to action here at Rebel Field in Liberty, Kentucky. Tonight's first meeting between Corbin and Casey County in AA district action here at Liberty. Corbin on top by a score of 14-0. We've had a couple of long passes that have been overthrown, one that's been dropped. So, Randy, it's not inconceivable that we can have 35 points right now.
Yeah, we're right there.
Had we been able, to complete those 3 passes, because we were behind the defenders each time. Now, Corbin is on the way in, and Randy, we're behind the pole and in the corner. And
I know. I'm all messed up right now. I can't. I got wires wrapped around my feet.
Okay. Wing right. Hand off to Cook. Then back across the left. Tackle.
Nice cut back.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and
nice.
kept on going. Good job.
Good job. Another first down for the Hounds as the Hounds move the ball to about the 15, Randy?
Yes, that is the 15-yard line. That's a good pick. Has a pickup of about 13 yards on that play, Chandler. We are really tearing up to run the ball.
We ran our offset eye that time and had the wing to the right, and Stephen Cook went back over left tackle. Okay. Now we got strong formation to this side.
Leave. That's Mike Neal right
up
up the gut.
Mike Neal right up the gut. I see a flag. No, okay. All of a sudden, just 30 pop right up the middle, folks. And Mike Neal picks up close to a first down.
He's right on it.
Picks up 9.5 yards. So brings up second down and 1 from the Casey County 5-yard line, or 6-yard line.
6-yard line. Nice
so
play.
1 for a first down and 6 for a touchdown. I'll take the 6. Tight slot. Mike Neal behind Stephen Cook. Diggs.
He may get in there. Hey, good job. Kept his feet running.
Nice leg drive by Mike Neal. Coming back after concussion and playing a little bit, and then coming back tonight. Fullback goes across at 10:58 left in the second quarter, putting Corbin on top by a score of 20-0. So we bring out the swinging gate. It's open. Foley sets his tee. Scott Cook gets ready for the hold, and we're going to close the gate. And we're set. Scott Cook on the hold. Ball's down. Foley's through.
No, not that time.
Nope, not good that time. So Corbin misses the extra point. But we still go on top by a score of 20-0 with 10:58 left in the second quarter, Randy. When it comes to banking, look to your friends at Cumberland Valley National Bank. Let our friendly staff arrange a loan with competitive rates and flexible terms. Cumberland Valley National Bank has 11 locations in the Tri-County area to serve you. Cumberland Valley National Bank, member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Well, that was a good long drive. We overcame a big penalty in that drive. We started our own 7-yard line, had a big holding penalty that took us back to we started on our own 14. Big holding penalty took us back to our own 7. Then we had a 60-yard play where we got called for, all brought back. So, we are really doing, coming over the adversity in that play and drove it, 86 yards, and that was taking a lot of time off the clock, and, we're keeping Casey County off the field.
Bear in mind, folks, that we haven't played for 2 weeks. So I think we're going to be a little rusty right here, and it's a good opponent for open up district action with. Next week we got to come back with Taylor County, who is got an individual ranked in one of the top 20 in pass receptions, and they're in the top 20 in passing defense. Foley kicks off, and a squib kick down to the Casey County 28-yard line, and that's where number 88 falls on it for Casey County.
Yes.
And that is Landon
McGinnis.
Landon McGinnis.
Yes.
Fell on the ball right there.
You talked about being off for 2 weeks. I heard one of the Casey County people saying that they'd actually been off for 3 weeks. They had an open date, then going into the game with, I'm not sure who it was, a school out of Floyd
Betsy
County.
Lane,
Betsy
Lane. Yeah, didn't want to go to Betsy Lane.
Due to the sickness over there.
Meningitis scare.
They've been out now for 3 weeks.
Power I formation for Casey County, and they take off around right in. They got a good jump on us.
There's holding right there, and he didn't call it.
Okay, he turned the corner on us. Come on, boys, hang on here. Now we got to play that.
Yeah.
We got to get that play better than that now.
We
had him picked up about the 35-yard line. Let him get by us.
That was a nice. That was a nice job by Steely there, holding the corner. But when he came out to make that play, he was held. The referee. It was right in front of the referee. He didn't see it, but you could actually see the extension between the offensive player and him, and you could see the jersey being held. And he did a good job, but he was held and couldn't get to the play right there.
All right, first down, Casey County on their own 45-yard line. Corbin leading 20-0 with 10:30 left in the second quarter here at Liberty, Kentucky, Revel Field. Okay, power out to the right. Tight splits by the lineman. Casey County up the gut. Oh, met at the line of scrimmage and brought down for a 1-yard gain. We got Kenny Bays in there, number 36 on the tackle. John
59.
Randy Cord in there on the tackle.
We had,
we have a Casey County player down.
Yeah, we had great pursuit right in the middle of the field.
Well, we sure did. We made him right to the line of scrimmage. He only picked up about 1.5 to 2 yards there, Randy. Shoney's of Corbin. Ahoy, all you seafood lovers. Shoney's of Corbin is your place to drop anchor for a whale of a buffet on seafood. Baked fish, shrimp, fried catfish, chowder, plus all the fixings. And on Tuesdays, you can get crab legs for only $3 more with your buffet. Sailing to Shoney's on Tuesdays and Fridays from 4 p.m. until 11 p.m. for a great catch on seafood. There's always something great being cooked up at your Shoney's of Corbin.
For Casey County, that was number 2, John Couch, that was injured. I think he was the ball carrier, and he's maybe just got the wind knocked out of him.
Yeah.
He come out pretty quick.
Right, he's off under his own steam, folks. So we're glad to see that. Second down, 8 for Casey County on their own 47-yard line. Casey County comes out. Now this is the I formation with a wing to the near side. Tight wing to the near side. And they're going to reverse. Oh, missed him in the backfield.
Stephen Cook just missed him.
Okay, well, get a hold of him, guys.
They got another player down.
So they pick up a gain of about 2 yards, 3 yards. That'll bring up third down and a long 5. We'll call it 6 for Casey County at their own 49-yard line. 9:15 and counting in the second quarter. Corbin leads 20-0. Mike Neal scoring the last touchdown. Mike Neal scored the first touchdown. And Adam Mills the second on a long screen pass from B.J. Foley to Adam Mills. Okay, I formation for Casey County. It's tight wing to the left or near side. There's 30 pop and a quick out.
Nice
and
job.
Well played by Jason Steely. He picks him up for maybe a yard gain, if anything. So Jason Steely read that well. But the slot man came out, did a quick out, and after a fake to the fullback, quarterback pulled it out, tried to throw it to him. He did complete the pass, but only for about a yard.
That's a good job.
Good
he played him really well. I mean, I'm sure he would, he didn't look off at the quarterback. He played his man, hit him as soon as it was caught.
Fourth and 5 for Casey County on the Corbin 49-yard line. So we got one back.
They got their quarterback back there to punt, so you always got to be.
Short punt. Get away from it, guys.
Oh, I don't know right there. I guess.
Yeah, it hit a Casey County man and bounced downfield.
That ball was really close to hitting Randy Cord.
I tell you, it kind of scared everybody because they started running for it, didn't they? So at the 8:04 mark in the second quarter, Corbin goes on offense again, leading 20-0. And the ball on the 24-yard line of Corbin, where we'll start another series, Randy. And let's see if we see any clean shirts in there. We still got the first offensive unit.
Yeah, I think it's going to be the first unit.
Yeah, they need some reps. I would look for them to be in just about the entire first half, unless we maybe score 2 more times. Okay, Foley back to pass.
We've seen this
Swings
play.
it out to Stephen Cook. Good. Oh, Sizemore.
They're going to call a holding. They're going to call a holding, and I think that was a good call. I really do.
Well, Sizemore right up in his chest, and Stephen tried to get around him, and they did call a hold on us there. So from the flag, which appears to be about the 30 or 27-yard line, that's going to move us back to about the 13 or 14-yard line, where it'll be first down for us, probably first down in maybe about 17, with 7:55 left in the second period. So Corbin on a swing pass out to Stephen Cook, gets called for hold. And we'll move the ball back.
Well, that's 2 or 3 holdings tonight that's really hurt us. And both of them been on pass plays. That was a, we saw that play at Garrett County. We've seen it a couple other times. And, people just have a hard time playing that pass there.
Right, because you get it in the back in your receiver's hands so quick, you give them time to get up speed and make a move on the defender. Okay, I formation. Bram Hoover wide at the top of your screen, and Foley back to throw quick.
Oh, nice.
He nails Hoover right there.
Nice job.
About the 20-yard line. That'll be a pickup of about 5 yards.
That was a nice pass, real crisp. Nice play by Bram Hoover to come back and get it. So he didn't let it come to him. He went back. He took a couple steps back and went and got it.
Good fight. I'll call that a 6-yard gain there.
Yeah.
Bring up second down at about 15 for the Hounds at their own 14-yard line. Okay, Corbin up to the line of scrimmage. I formation, wing to the near side. Stephen Cook on the back of the wing. Now we saw a run off tackle several times this time. This time a fake up the middle.
It's going to be a pass.
Rolling rolls left.
Oh, and he was.
Who
nice
did he get down
job. There? He was hit early and still made the play. Yeah.
Sizemore, he wanted to carry the line to gain pole down the field. He knocked it down there in front of the Corbin bench. Now, where they're going to get him out of bounds? About 2 yards short?
Yeah, it's going to be about 2 yards short. So
okay, so that's going to be, let's see, about a 13-yard gain.
That was a good job because, like I said, he was hit early. Kept his eye on the ball, made a play.
Pass
yes,
by
crisp. He has really got a good crisp pass on tonight.
Okay, looks like same formation. No, we got offset eye this time. Looks like still we got the wing to the near side.
There's going to be a penalty flag.
Movement.
Oh, it's a good thing.
We might have been gone on that one, folks.
Yeah. Stephen had a head of steam right there, and I don't know.
Instead of third and 2, we're going to have 3rd and 7.
Yeah.
Now, penalties are one of the things that are going to sneak up on you when you've been off a couple of weeks because your offensive timing gets off.
Yeah.
That's one of the foremost things that take it down in preseason is timing. That's why you have more penalties at the first of the season. Now, as we went into Bell County, we had fewer penalties because we were progressing farther along into game 4 or game 5. Foley under center now, formation. He drops straight back, rolling to his left.
Oh, he's wide open if he catches it. Oh, nice catch.
Nice catch down on the
beautiful
33-yard line. Catch by Brian Warren. So that will be a...
Was that Brian Warren or was that number 10 Adam Mills?
37-yard pass play from B.J. Foley to, I thought it was 14.
I actually think it was number 10 there.
Okay.
But that was a really, really nice pass and diving catch.
Right, great reception by the Hounds. Now we're down in Casey County territory on the Casey County 34-yard line for the Hounds. Okay, we've got offset eye, wing right. Sizemore is the wing. Head off Stephen Cook up the gut.
Big hole.
Yeah.
He's still going. He's still going.
Leg drive. Atta baby.
He did
we
good
should
job.
Have about a 6-yard pickup on that.
That was a really good job by Stephen Cook. One man held on to him. He kept his feet driving, pulled away from him.
Close to, we'll call it 7-yard gain. It'll be 2nd down and 3 on the Casey County 32.
Yeah, but no, it's actually the 27.
27. This pole's in the way, and I can't see the line marker. Okay, folks. Here we go. I formation, wing right. Sizemore is the wing outside the tight end. Stephen Cook on the back of the eye. Tripped up.
Nope, nice play by number 2 there for Casey County.
We had a linebacker shoot that time, right into the hole. We did pick him up, but they got too much penetration on us, and we pick up a loss on the play. So instead of first down, we're going to have 3rd down and 5 on the 30-yard line, or just inside the 30-yard line of Casey County. Here we go, Hounds. Any big play right here. Look for maybe the reverse to Sizemore. I formation, wing.
Oh, moved again. We just don't quite have that timing down right now.
Oh, there's somebody moving.
Yeah.
So at the 5:39 mark, Are we line up offside?
I wasn't sure there again.
Looked like that's what the signal we got. That's where you got to talk to the official outside.
I swear I thought somebody moved
Dead ball.
on the line.
Well, that's what we did. Lined up in the neutral zone. Come on, boys. Mental mistakes. Mental mistakes. 3rd down and 10, folks. 5:39 left in the second quarter. Corbin on top, 20-0. And we're on a drive, only we're going in the wrong direction right now. Okay, I formation, wing left. Foley back to pass. He's getting pressure.
Oh, he's got hit.
Oh, he gets loose from one. Somebody pick up. Oh, he throws it to the sides. No, Stephen Cook takes it.
Oh,
we got a flag.
Oh, that was a really, really tough penalty right there.
Now, the question is, was the ball cross the line of scrimmage? Now, you got to know where the ball was caught.
The ball was not caught. The ball was caught on their 40-yard line.
Okay, well, if it's behind the line of scrimmage, there is no flag. Because in order to have a legal receiver downfield, you have to have the ball across the line of scrimmage. So we have, okay, that's what we're getting is illegal receiver downfield.
But the ball was caught behind the line of scrimmage, so that, like you say, the ball was caught on our 40-yard line, so that should not.
Now, BJ's questioning this here.
And they're going to have to bring him over there. And
I think Raleigh's doing a good, Raleigh Anders, the crew chief tonight. He's talking to his other officials. He's wanting to find out where, because that's what BJ's asking me. Where was the ball caught?
Oh, and it's going to be a touchdown. Well, they changed the call. It is going to be a touchdown.
The ball was caught behind the line of scrimmage. You don't have pass interference. You don't have a legal receiver downfield if the ball never crosses the line of scrimmage. So Corbin stands up for a touchdown on the broken play pass from B.J. Foley to Stephen Cook. He runs it in from about the 33-yard line. Would be considered a screen pass, Randy.
Yeah, it was a 44-yard play.
44-yard play, okay. So Corbin scored. Okay, now we got Casey County coach. Wait a minute, guys. Got Casey County coach.
He's really upset.
Call now.
Yeah.
Well, I would too. I mean, he's got,
he's allowed an explanation right here. They're really upset too.
So the call stands, no flag, and touchdown. And I know Casey County coach is upset about that because he's thinking he caught the ball down here, across the line of scrimmage.
The ball was caught on about our 40-yard line.
Check it Sunday night, folks, on Falcon Cable 19. Scott Cook's hold is down. Foley follows through, and this one's good. Corbin on top, 27-0 at the 5:18 mark here in the second quarter. And that was kind of a busted play because we did a straight drop back on a I wing left. And BJ felt pressure. He rolled to his left, got away from the tackler, came back across the middle, and unloaded a pass to Stephen Cook on about the 44-yard line. And he turned it into a touchdown, going back across the field to pay dirt.
Well, that was a really good job of Stephen Cook, because lots of times you see when your quarterback's scrambling, they don't work to get open.
That's right, Randy. Okay, at the 5:18 mark, folks, Corbin gets ready to take the field to kick off. Are you confused about all the great sounding deals that are around on mortgages? Sometimes the deals are not as sweet as they appear. Cumberland Valley National Bank staff would like the opportunity to give you the greatest deal and make sure you understand what makes a great deal. There's more to it than interest rate or points. Let Cumberland Valley National Bank help you. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Well, that's another good long drive. Took us about 3 minutes on that drive, but I want you to know, threw the ball quite a bit in that drive.
Yes,
we opened it up some.
And took several penalties. I mean, we took hits from penalties, and we're going to have to cut that stuff out.
Going with trying to deep kick.
Foley's kick comes down at the 20. Oh, gosh, it bounced past the runner. And he picks up
he's
the
in
5.
trouble.
Oh, he's in trouble. We're going to nail him back on inside the 5. If he's left the 2, I'd be surprised. Oh, let the ball get by him, and it bounced just about dead inside the 5-yard line. And he picked it up, and immediately 2 tacklers from Corbin. Did you see who they were, Randy?
Chandler, I couldn't see. I'm trying to look around this room in here, and I didn't see him. I'm trying to stay way out of the radio people.
We've got a pole, we've got a corner of a building, and we're trying to look out 2 different windows to see things.
Chandler, they're on their own 1-yard line here.
Woo-wee. Okay, let's bring the heat right here, Hounds. Now, you got to watch out. If they try to run this wide stuff, that could put them deep in the end zone or, into the end zone while they're running that wide play. Give us a chance to make a safety.
I look for them. Try to spray it right
here
up the middle here.
We got I formation. Ooh, up the gut there, folks.
Going to pick up about 3 yards.
Okay, he's bring up second down and about 8. It looks like they're out to about the 4-yard line, just short of the 5. So second down 7 for Casey County with 5:04 left in the second quarter. Corbin leading 27-0 over Casey County here at Rebel Field in Lucky. District action, the first district action for Corbin in the new district. Next week, we'll host Taylor County. Corbin we got about 8 people up in the box. Oh, gosh. And we get him for about a yard gain. Bring up third down and 5.
Good play by Bram Hoover came up there and
on the Casey 5-yard line.
It's going to bring up third and 5.
Has Casey County passed the ball yet? I don't remember.
One time they passed. That little short pass when Steely came up and made a nice stick there on the
yard gain. Yeah. Nailed him after yard gain. Folks, you might look for something similar here. We'll see if they run a wing back up there. No, they're in the power I formation. Casey County on their own 5-yard line.
Run it outside. Nice play.
Oh, nice play, boy. We nailed him for a yard short of the 5, so it'll be a yard loss. Bring up 4th down and 6.
That was a really good job by Stephen Johnson. He came way out right there to make the first hit there. Good job.
Stephen Johnson, one of our defensive tackles tonight for the Hounds.
He gets good pursuit on the ball. I've noticed that all year. He's made a lot of tackles outside, of the hash marks and stuff.
Now you got them inside the 5-yard line. They're going to have to kick from the back of their end zone. And we might bring a little heat right here, or we could try to set up a return. So I look for the heat from the outside. And he gets the ball away. Hoover at about the 32-yard line, and he drops it out of bounds at about the 35-yard line of Casey County. So Corbin will go on the attack with 3:09 left in the second quarter, leading 27-0. And Randy, I'd like to have another one here. I said we may not see some relief, until maybe we scored 3 more touchdowns, which, here we have 3:08 left, 3:09 left in the second quarter, and we're maybe going in for another score here.
I'd really like to see us pick up at least 3 here, drive it down. But,
Okay, Sizemore in the back of the eye. Adam Mills in the slot. Stephen Cook, with the wideout, Stephen Cook.
Yep.
Foley.
They're looking that way, too. Oh, he's got him.
Mills.
Boy, it looked like he had a hand. The defender had a hand on him, but I don't think they're going to make it.
Stephen Cook went on the curl pattern to the inside. Adam Mills from his slot back position, he went out wide. He had hit the sideline.
He had one-on-one on the linebacker there, and that's what you're looking for.
That's what you're designed for. He was the inside back, and he had linebacker covering him. Passed just a little short. Second down, 10 for Corbin on the Casey County 35-yard line. I formation, Stephen Cook the slot. Now Sizemore backs up into the I. Neal the fullback. Quick pitch to Sizemore around left end. He's got a head of steam up, and here goes the taxi cab, folks.
They're going to throw a penalty flag, and I did not see where that came off.
Came from the outside. We could have a clip, a face mask. Another face mask against Casey County we had on the first drive where we picked up 15-yard penalty to aid our drive there. So this flag is thrown, will be from the end of the run, which appears to be the 15-yard line. I'm sorry. Okay, so we're going to move to about the approximately 7.5-yard line. It'll be first down and 10 for the Hounds. We're in the red zone again, Randy.
Yes, we are.
With 2:52 left.
I'll pass on that field goal period. Now. I'll just take 7.
Okay. All right. Look at offset I. Sizemore the offset. Stephen Cook the wing back. Hand off to Sizemore around left end.
He's got a big hole.
He's got a big hole. And brought down at about the 4-yard line. Big gainer there, picked up about 7 yards. We can get a first down on about the 1-yard line, folks.
Yep.
We got second down and about 3. Second down 2. And the ball on the 4-yard line.
That was a nice run. Two people brought him down, but they paid for it.
It's going to be the same thing again. Same formation, same play. Sizemore busts the gut. Up to 2-1.
Touchdown.
He's in for the score. John Sizemore scores with 2:12 left in the first quarter. So we've had Mike Neal scored twice. We've had Adam Mills score on a pass. Stephen Cook score on a pass. And now Sizemore score on about a 4-yard run.
About a 4-yard run.
Off left tackle. And makes the score Corbin 33 and Casey County 0 at the 2:12 mark in the second quarter. Corbin closes the swinging gate. Scott Cook set to hold. And B.J. Foley ready to move on the snap. And here it is. Cook heads it down. And Foley kicks it good.
Kicks it over the building.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, man, what happened there? That was a really late flag coming in there. And they're clapping like it's against us. Maybe a little celebration or something.
I don't know.
I think it's going to be excessive.
Dead ball foul, personal foul on the kicking team, which was Corbin. Will be assessed on the kickoff.
I'm trying to figure out. Must have been right after the play or something.
See, dead ball means after the play, so therefore it's assessed on the kickoff. So instead of kicking off from our 40, we'll kick off from our 25.
It's going to give them good field position with still with 2:12 left.
They mishandled two kickoffs.
What was that?
Oh, we had an ejection.
I wonder who that is. Now, does that affect him playing next week?
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Who did you?
I didn't pick up what player has been ejected. But that is really, really tough. I mean, you're talking about losing a player for your next week. And you can tell Steve Willard and Coach Ferris and Steve Jewell are out there, and they are very upset right now. And you got to.
We couldn't tell, folks, who the penalty was on, but whoever it was, they got ejected.
And you got to hope it's not going to be somebody like
anybody, Randy. You don't want that on anybody.
Yeah. I see them. I'm trying to tell who they're talking to, and I see a couple of coaches talking to number 2, Scott Cook. And I'm trying to figure out if it might have been on him, and he's leaving the field here, so it must have been him. I can't tell though.
Folks, we couldn't tell. We knew there was a dead ball, personal foul on Corbin after the kick. So the kick stands. It's 34-0 with 2:12 left in the second quarter. Corbin will be kicking off from their own 25-yard line to Casey County.
I'm just, what I'm picking up on there is Coach Ferris. He's really talking to this referee, trying to figure out what's going on. Coach Jewell is down here probably about the 20-yard line, still probably just.
He's still John with the crew chief. Okay.
No.
Sails it over to about the 30-yard line. Here comes Casey County.
We're going to get it.
We fall on it?
I can't tell. He's going to
give it. We got it. Corbin has it.
Yes.
Corbin has it on the Casey County 34-yard line. Randy Cord coming up with the football. Also in on the tackle, number 81, Jimmy Hendrickson.
Good job right there,
Brett. So Jimmy Hendrickson on the pop, and Randy Cord coming up with the ball. Good job, guys. Jimmy Hendrickson and Randy Cord, and we recover the ball at the Casey County 34-yard line.
That was a really good play.
Corbin set to go on the attack with 2:05 left. A quick turnover by Casey County. He was just running along.
He switched hands. He was changing the hands to come to this fight and just dropped it straight out of his hands. Probably a guy that normally doesn't carry the ball much for him right there.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Corbin on the attack. Have I formation. Neal the fullback. Sizemore the tailback. Stephen Cook the wingback. Hand off to Sizemore off left end. And he picks up, oh goodness.
I couldn't.
Got a way to carry him there, Jonathan. Pick up about 8 yards for Corbin.
Nice run right there.
Ball's marked down at the Casey County 27-yard line.
You know, these last two drives, we're just putting in, so we're just going to ride his back, you know.
So 7-yard pickup, second down, 3 for the Hounds. Stephen Cook on the back of the eye. Sizemore switches to wingback. Mike Neal's the fullback. Pitch out to Stephen Cook around right end. Picks up his blocking.
Oh,
did we get a hold?
Again.
He's still running, folks.
It's going to be illegal, probably illegal hit in the back.
Well, folks, that's a clip in high school any way you slice it. So the gain goes for naught.
Holding on us.
We're going to get a hold call on. Folks, we haven't had this many hold all year in a game. I don't know what we're doing wrong.
Chandler, on my stat sheet, the penalty column is getting filled up quick tonight. That was a big penalty too. Could you had a first down right there?
All right, so we're going to get assessed 10 yards from the 26-yard line. So it'll be the 36-yard, or excuse me, 26 to the 36.
It's going to make it about second down and probably about 12.
Okay, for the Hounds. Minute 19 left. Minute 19, second quarter here at Rebel Field in Liberty, Kentucky. Corbin on top, 34-0. After we recovered a fumble on a kickoff return by Casey County on the 34-yard line, we're back now, second down, 13 on the Casey County 37. I formation, Sizemore the fullback, Stephen Cook the tailback, Adam Mills the wingback. Foley rolls left, throws to Mills.
I really expected to see a penalty flag there, but we're not going to get it.
Broken up by number 1 from Casey County. That is Jerry Caslin. Jerry Caslin, 6'3", 185-pound sophomore from Casey County. So Corbin comes back for third down and 13 from the Casey County 37-yard line.
Got Brian Warren in here. Maybe we might be seeing a little kind of trickery right here. I'm ready for a little something.
Warren comes in and a tight end to the near side. Have tight slot. Sizemore fullback.
He's
Cook.
He's open. Oh, he didn't look up. Oh.
Ooh.
Now BJ had to get rid of the ball quickly right there. Pressure was on him. He probably got rid of it a little bit quicker than he was planning. But boy, I tell you what, Brian Warren was open. If we could have thrown it a few seconds later, he was open.
So, okay. Here we have number 2, Scott Cook, coming on. Scott's our punter. So fourth down and 13 at the Casey County 37. Okay.
Looks like we're just going to go 4 wides.
Yeah, we're going to 4 wides. Have one blocking back. That's Stephen Cook standing next to B.J. Foley. Scott Cook to the near side. Brian Warren in the slot. Foley back to pass. He's got 4 wides. He's flush from the pocket, going left, throws it on the run to Stephen Cook. Incomplete. Would have been about 3 yards short where he caught it. Had he caught it, he would have had to get 3 yards
on his
the
own
run. So Corbin turns it over on downs with 51 seconds left in the second period, leading 34-0 over Casey County here in Liberty, Kentucky. So Casey County goes on the attack. 51 seconds left. Randy, we got time for another fumble, another try.
Yeah.
I'll tell you.
And maybe a field goal. I want to see us get a good. I'm ready for that field goal.
What do you want, a 35, 40-yard field goal?
And BJ has really showed. I think he can kick it in that situation now. He's got a good foot now.
All right, here we go. Kenny Bays to this side on defense. Stephen Cook on the left side. The rover back is Jason Steele. Quick pass, and we got a man covered. We got a man in coverage. Adam Mills back to cover deep. We had him covered that time, and quarterback gets up, or the halfback gets up from Johnson, leveled him after he threw the ball.
Yes, we had good coverage.
So
Adam Mills.
Play action pass from Casey County. We're not seeing much from him in the way of passing so far tonight. But we forced him into being down by, 5 touchdowns here in the first half. And it may force them out of their game plan if they're a running team.
Now, he threw that ball into coverage, and we had it well covered.
Casey County out and tight offensive set. Power eye left. Quick handoff to number 22. He's going around the right end.
Oh, nice play by Adam Mills. Nice play by Adam Mills.
So drop him for a loss. As it was 2nd and 10, that'll bring up about third and 12 or 13.
That's a really nice play.
Right, well played on the corner by Adam Mills. 2nd down, 13 for the Rebels on their own 35-yard line.
They've got about 15 seconds left here in the first half. I think they're probably going to be, you know, I know they're not content. They're not content to let it run out, but they're probably going to let it run out.
I formation wing left. Here's that little quick pass pattern again. It's Sizemore cover number 21 and also Bram Hoover, and they run him out of bounds short of the first down at the 45-yard line.
And they just, one of their players just took a shot to John Sizemore's head, and then they didn't call it. Took a shot right to his head, and the referee looking dead at it and didn't call it.
Time expires here at Rebel Field at Casey County, Kentucky. Corbin on top at halftime, 34-0. And we'll be back in just a few moments. Welcome back, Red Hound fans, to Rebel Field in Liberty, Kentucky, for tonight's ball game between the Corbin Red Hounds and the Casey County Rebels in district action. First game of district action here for the 1999 season. Corbin on top by a score of 34-0. Our halftime stats are brought to you by Ron Rose and his fine staff at R&R Computer Solutions. Randy, what you got for stats-wise?
Well, we had an excellent half of football there. We had 361 total yards of offense with 190 yards rushing. Stephen Cook had 107 yards rushing. We had number 12, B.J. Foley, had 10 yards rushing. John Sizemore had 61 yards rushing and a TD. Brian Warren had 2 carries for 4 yards, and Mike Neal had 17 yards rushes. Passing, BJ was for 14 with 171 yards with 2 TD passes. Those TD passes coming on a 66-yard pass to Adam, number 10, and a 44-yard pass to number 22, Stephen Cook. So we had 2 big, long scoring strikes of about 110 yards. So we were really doing well. The one thing that really upset me there, Chandler, in that half is we had 6 penalties for 48 yards. Now, we were able to overcome a couple of those penalties, but they did hurt us. And
against teams that are better competition, you have a much harder time overcoming a penalty like that. We know that Casey County is not in our league. As far as their ability to stick with us personnel-wise, and you know, we know that. We knew that coming in, and I was worried about the kids getting overconfident, but I don't think they came out overconfident at all. They came out here to do a job, and they got it done in, shoo, boy, slick workman-like fashion, haven't they?
Well, we came out here. We came out here and set a tone. Maybe set a tone for this district we're in, that they better be bred. And what we showed tonight, we showed them that we can run the ball, we can throw 5 people at them running for 190 yards, and we can open it up and throw it on them for 171 yards. We've heard a lot about these teams in this district throwing the ball a lot, so I think we've shown that we can do it too.
Okay, folks, we're about ready to start action in the third quarter. From Liberty, Kentucky, the Red Hounds leading 34-0 over the Casey County Rebels. B.J. Foley tees the ball up for the Hounds, and I would expect we may begin to see some cleaner jerseys maybe into the third quarter a little bit as we get some personnel in that haven't played yet tonight for the Hounds, and we'll try to be as quick as we can to pick them up. Foley moves on the ball. Good kick. Comes down at the 16-yard line. Casey County running back up the middle and brought down. Ball off the runner. We got Kenny Bays on the tackle. Now I'm trying to see who else gets up. 81, Jimmy Hendrickson.
Jimmy's been on.
Also, Aaron Sam's in on the tackle. Number 30, Aaron Sam's in there. So here Corbin comes out ready for defense here in the second half. Third quarter action. 11:55 left here at Rebel Field. Casey County brings them up. Tight offensive set on the line. Tight splits. Power I formation to the right. Straight drop back pass. And complete to number 21. Oh, he gets loose from one tackler and picks up about 11-yard gain for a first down. So first crack out of the box, Casey County comes out throwing the ball here in the second half. And when you're 34 points behind, you've got to make up some time in big chunks, Randy.
Well, we had him wrapped up there, probably, stopped him for about 5 yards, and he just slipped out, and Bram Hoover came up and made a tackle after a gain of about 12 yards there.
Okay, defense, let's go now. Pick it up here. Okay, Casey County out. First time they've been out in the I slot formation. Straight drop back pass. He looks for overthrows number 21. I don't know if he was going to deep number 22 or what, but the ball kind of fell between them.
We had good coverage right there.
Yes, we did. Jason Steele on the coverage for the Hounds, and also Jonathan Davis, number 5, and also covering the deep man, number 83, Bram Hoover.
I thought that...
Second down, 10 yards to go for Casey County at their own 44-yard line. Okay, Casey County opens it up a little bit. Split into the near side. Wing back, or slot man, tight to the tackle. Here, straight drop back pass again. Similar pattern, and he throws the curl inside to number 10. And the ball was short.
That man was there, and he was open, and he didn't find him quick enough.
The slot man ran a curl pattern, and the outside receiver ran an out.
We had backed off on that play right there. We were backed up about 5 or 6 yards off of him, and he was open, but he just didn't pick him up quick enough.
That's usually it's got to be a linebacker's shot to the. He's got to go hard to the curl zone.
Okay. We may be seeing the remnants of a running team trying to throw right now, too.
Yeah. Okay, split into the wide to the top of your screen. Slot man, close to the tackle. Straight drop back pass. Oh, gosh, we got a hand. Oh, we got a hand on the quarterback. And Casey County completes a pass of about 12 yards downfield. I thought we had the quarterback before he got rid of it, but he did get it, and it was completed for about a 12-yard gain. First down and 10 for Casey County to the Corbin 45-yard line. Come on, Hounds, let's tighten up here. We got to get tightened up here. Bend but don't break now. It's time to get.
I may be mistaken, but I think this is the first time that Casey County has been in our field, on our side of the field tonight. I may be wrong, but I believe.
Okay, run the same formation. A slot left, straight drop back pass, and across the middle, and it's broken up by Hoover. Got there at the same time the ball did to number 10 from Casey County. That is Anthony Hale, 5'8", 135-pounder, and Hoover lowered the boom on him, folks. So he didn't.
That was a nice play. I mean, he came out right time, hit the man right when the ball was getting there. No chance of making that catch.
Great break on the ball by Bram Hoover, number 83. Okay, Casey County got the ball. Second down 10 at their own at Corbin 45-yard line. Here we are back to the tight formation, looks like. With nope. Here we got a little bit. Oh, no, we're going from the...
Oh, there had to be a penalty. Everybody was moving right there. Both teams
Nobody
were moving.
looked like they got set, folks, before the snaps. Therefore, penalty flags fly. So instead of second and 10, it looks like they're going to have second and 15. Well, we'll hold that now.
Well, he's going to mark it off.
Okay, dead ball, false start on the offense. So it'll be second down 15 from the midfield at the 50-yard line. We have 10:44 left here in the third quarter. Tonight's contest, first district contest for the 1999 season. Corbin on top by a score of 34-0 at the 10:44 mark. All those 34 points coming up in the first half. So we've not had a possession here in the second half. Casey County to the line. I formation. Split in wide to the right or top of your screen with a slot back close to the tackle. Okay, here we go. Quick pitch. Oh, got the cornerback. Good play. Cut him in. And Aaron Sams on the tackle also. Number 32, Jonathan Sizemore. So Aaron Sams in one of the inside linebackers. He and Sizemore loaded up. But the man that caused that, the man that made the play right there, number 5, Jonathan Davis. He did his responsibility, cut the play in, the linebackers field from the inside out, and that's the way you play defense, folks.
Yeah. I like to see what Danny Steele did right there. I mean, he did a really good job. He came out on the out and made sure, like you said, and he made that play cut back too. I mean, that was a really good job on our
loss of 2 on that play. Randy brings up third down and 17 for Casey County. Okay, split into the near side. Casey County looks like they're moving. And Yeah, it would be delay of game. The flag was dropped by the back judge, who was responsible. 25-second clock.
That was 5 seconds. I think it was. I may be wrong, but
so brings up 3rd down and 22 as Casey County gets moved back to their own 44-yard line. Now, here's where we need a big play. Now, Casey County's got off a couple passes for first downs here, and right now we need to lower the boom on them.
Well, you can't give up that big play right here. 3rd and 22.
Right, you got to make sure. You got to be able to stop it right here. Okay, Casey County out in I formation. Here we go. Slot man in the middle of this time between the tackle and the split end to the near side. Ooh, yeah,
nice.
Sizemore up the middle. We got the ball. We got the ball.
Yes.
We got the ball. Sizemore caused the fumble. Who got on it, Randy? 76, Stephen Johnson.
Yeah.
Great job there, Stephen Johnson. Way to hustle, baby. We had the blitz on that time.
Yes,
third and 22 for the Casey County 44. We blitzed the inside, and we nailed the quarterback. He coughed up the ball, and now it's Corbin ball at the 37-yard line of Casey County here to begin the second half. Okay, we'll try to set the line here. Matt Williams, number 62, in at one of the tackles. B.J. Foley, the quarterback.
Chandler, that was Casey County's 3rd fumble of the game. We were really,
Hank Simon at one of the guards. Kenny Miller at one of the tackles. Randy Cord at one of the guards. Okay, fake to Sizemore. Fade out to Stephen Cook. Pass for 10 yards. He's down for 20 yards, 30 yards. Oh, stepped out of bounds after a 10, 20, 30-yard pickup. B.J. Foley to Stephen Cook. Nice pass play from Foley to Cook, and he picks up about 30 yards, so it brings up first down and 10 from the Casey County 14-yard line. Nice play call by Coach Willard Ferris. Okay, I formation. Wing is Sizemore, tailback Stephen Cook, fullback Mike Neal. Stephen Cook up the middle, darts left, right, down to the, oh goodness, another first down, folks. We're inside the 5 to about the 1-yard line. It's about a 12-yard gain for Stephen Cook on a run up the middle. First down, Corbin on about the 1 or 2-yard line of Casey County. So 2 plays. 2 plays there so far.
2 plays, and
we started on the 35.
That was
we're down to about the 1-yard line right now.
Right.
Okay, Stephen Cook on the back of the eye. Sizemore is the wingback. Mike Neal the fullback. Foley hands off to Cook. Off tackle.
He's
cuts left and goes in standing up. So brings Corbin on top by a score of 40-0 here as we get set with the swinging gate for the point after. Ran a nice little 2-yard run there for Stephen Cook. And makes, let's see, that's Stephen's second touchdown.
That's Stephen's second touchdown of the night.
Okay. And we close the gate. Jimmy Hendrickson in.
That was a...
Oh, good. Jimmy Hendrickson in the hold.
Yeah, and
Scott Cook is lined up to kick, folks. So this is a new look. One we haven't seen so far. Hendrickson down, Cook up.
Oh, I think it was blocked. I think it was.
It looked like he got under it a little bit too much. And the kick comes up short with 9:12 left in the 3rd quarter. Corbin is on top by a score of 40-0 over Casey County Rebels here at Rebel Field in Liberty, Kentucky. So
that should give us a moment. That gives us a moment right now for a commercial break here.
Okay, Central Automotive, serving Corbin and the surrounding area with brand name parts, accessories. They specialize in engine component parts. You'll find auto, truck, diesel, machine shop services available, plus remanufacturing facilities on dyno testing of diesel engines, testing of off-road transmissions. Central Automotive is your dealer for Marshall remanufactured engines, including automotive gas, light-duty diesel engines. Come by and see David Myers or any of his fine staff and let them assist you with your automotive needs. Central Automotive, your Marshall Engines dealer, located on the Cumberland Falls Highway at the new Corbin Bypass.
Well, that was a quick drive right there. I mean, we drive 38 yards on just, let's see here, we had 4 plays from scrimmage, and it only took us 47 seconds, but I'll take the result every time.
Yeah. Okay. 9:12 left. 3rd period. And let's see, we got a new kicker, Jimmy Hendrickson, set to kick off. And here it goes. Bounces once, taken at the 20-yard line by Casey County. And he runs it back, number 25. Yes, number 25 on the run back for Casey County. And that is Matt Davis, 6'2", 175-pound.
I picked up
senior.
I think I picked up another player in there on our kickoff coverage there, number 16, Larry Higgins.
Okay.
He was in on the coverage that time.
I see number 8 in. That's Brett Faulkner. I see Jason Steely, Bram Hoover, Jonathan Davis, Brian Warren. Number 14 in there. Linebackers, Randy Cord and Aaron Sams on the inside linebackers. So handoff, trying to get to the outside.
Good job.
Great job. Jason Steely took his feet out from under him, and Kenny Bays finished him off. That's Davis, number 25, and no gain or a loss of 1 on the play, Randy.
Really nice play. Jason Steely came up and made the play right there. That play was bouncing out to his outside, and he came around and made it. Good job. He's made a bunch of good plays.
Try to set our interior line. We have number 70 from Corbin. It's Jackson, Kenny Bays, Hank Sima, Stephen Johnson, and we got Brett Faulkner on the outside. Oh, pitch back to Davis, and he picks up about 4 yards on the gain. That brings up third down at about 6 for Casey County at their own 40-yard line. So we've got some new players in there, Randy, that we've mentioned here in just the last few minutes. With 8 minutes left in the third quarter, Corbin leading 40-0. 34 points scored in the first half for Corbin, and 6 here so far in the second half in the third quarter.
Yeah, like you said, I think we're starting to see a few new little clean jerseys, and I like that. I like that the thought that we're getting some.
Right. Okay, Casey County out in the I formation with a split into the top of your screen. Ooh, he can reset now. He can reset.
I believe they're going to call that one on us because the.
Now, people on the end of the line. Okay, now in order to do that, we may have had 2 people moving.
I think they're split in, jumped a little bit, and it drew our player off.
Okay, so brings up third down and 11 for Casey County after the 5-yard procedure penalty. Okay, Casey County to the line. High formation. Slot man close to the tackle. Split in to the top of your screen. Quarterback straight drop back pass. Oh, nice great play. Job. Nice play. Jason Steely. The pass was complete for no gain after Steely meets the receiver the same time the ball gets there and drops him for no gain, bringing up fourth down 11 with 7:07 left in the third quarter. So Casey County goes just about 4 and out here for 3 and out, folks. In the third quarter here at Rebel Field. Okay, I'd like to see Hoover back in single safety.
That's what I was going to say. I'd like to see Bram
catch one and get wall here and get to the wall. It's a line drive kick for Bram. He fields it on about the 35-yard line and to the sideline. Picks up about a 7-yard return out to about the 42-yard line of Corbin. Okay, we'll set the offensive players as they come on the field for the Hounds. So with 6:37 here in the third quarter, Corbin takes over on his second offensive possession. Okay, I see 55, Tyler Hart in at center.
Looks like we're going with a new quarterback.
Larry Higgins.
16, Larry Higgins.
Yeah, Larry Higgins, number 16, in at quarterback. Okay, the backs in the backfield. Levi Skeen. It's like Mike Neal and Brian Warren. Full house backfield, 2 tight ends. Hand off to Neal.
I saw something come in, thrown in there.
Well, we dropped the ball.
I see that,
it was a handoff to Mike Neal.
Now, I don't wonder what happened there, because we don't want to see anything else like that. Those
dead ball, unsportsmanlike, on Casey County.
Yes.
So they got the turnover. I mean, it looked like we dropped the ball as we went through the line of scrimmage for a short gainer by Mike Neal.
Yes.
And Casey County recovers and is immediately called for a personal foul. So instead of having the ball on the Corbin 47 or 45-yard line, they're going to mark 15 yards off against the Rebels, bring it back to the Casey County 40-yard line where they will have the ball, or excuse me, 37-yard line, where it will be first down and 10.
The referees are really getting in there close. I think there's some tempers have flared a couple of times, and they've been really quick to throw that unsportsmanlike penalty tonight, or the personal foul if it was during play there.
6.5 to go.
Okay, so Casey County goes on attack at their own 37-yard line.
It's all with a lot of ground here.
And Casey County is going to take a timeout.
They weren't ready right there.
We'll have a Casey County timeout.
That ought to give us a chance here, maybe to get a
sponsor time in.
a word from our sponsor here.
Snappy Tomato Pizza, home of the ranch pizza. I taste like no other kind of pizza. Subs, buffalo wings, salads, breadsticks, potato wedges, and their famous all-you-can-eat luncheon buffet with free drinks on Mondays and Tuesdays when you order their buffet. Eat in or carry out. For your convenience, Snappy Tomato has fast, snappy delivery service at home or the office. Remember, we make our dough fresh in our store daily. Snappy Tomato Pizza goes great with Red Hound replays. Give them a call at 526-9300. Snappy Tomato Pizza Company.
Well, it looked like the Casey County just didn't have the right men on the field there, and they were just a little probably with the fumble and stuff. They just weren't quite ready for that, so they had to burn a timeout right there, which is probably to the dismay of their coach. But we're ready to go back to play here.
Okay, here we have the tight formation, tight splits on the line for Casey County. Power I formation to the right for the Rebels. Corbin out on defense, 44 defense. We have a outside handoff to number 21, and he is nailed at the knees by number 14, Brian Warren, and we're going to drop him for about a 2-yard loss back to the 36-yard line. So to bring up a second down at about 12.
You know, Chandler, that play,
Casey County, well played by Brian Warren.
Yeah, you know, Chandler, that same play twice earlier in the game really hurt us. But
Yes,
since that point, we have made the play on that every single time.
We were getting sucked in on the corner there, and the first couple of times they ran that play on us. Casey County out now in the wide formation, I formation, with split in to the top of your screen with a flanker. Okay, quick pitch outside to number 21. And he picks up about a 5-yard gain.
Tackle there was number 8, Brett Faulkner.
Chad Baduk, 6 foot, 140-pound running back. He's a junior for the Rebels.
Well, I like the way that play is run there. How it looks like that sweeping all of a sudden.
To him, and then he can cut up anytime he wants to. That's what it looks like. If the hole's there at the 6 or the 4, or if it's out at the 8, then he's going to take his pick. Okay, 5:14 and counting down in the third quarter. Corbin leading 40-0 over Casey County here in first district action of the 1999 season. Okay, high formation for Casey County, split wide to the right. Quarterback stands up, throws a quick screen out to number 21, and he looked like he dropped it, so we'll get on the ball, boys. That backward pass is a fumble. They ruled an incomplete pass, saying he threw it forward. So that brings up a fourth down and 6 for Casey County at their own 41-yard line. So Casey County drops back in punt formation again. Back to punt, Joey Conlon, the 6'1", 185-pound quarterback defensive back. He is a sophomore, and he is the punter. Single safety, Bram Hoover for the Hounds. Comes the punt, nice, the best punt he's had tonight. Hoover on the run, he calls a fair catch and brings the ball in at the Corbin 30-yard line, where the Hounds will take over 1st and 10 with 4:48 left in the third quarter. Granted, with this big a lead, we've got some new folks in there getting some offensive reps and defensive reps this quarter. Had Brian Warren in the backfield. Had Mike Neal in the backfield. Also Levi Skeen, number 46. Neal's number 40. Warren is number 14. And we had a quarterback, number 16, Larry Higgins. Higgins, a junior. Moved into Corbin this year. He's also been playing the JV quarterback. So handoff inside to, who is that?
I don't know.
It's just
looks like number.
rush
It was
jerseys.
It was number
there.
40, Mike Neal.
Okay, Mike Neal up the gut there for about a 5-yard. Make that 6-yard gain.
6 on that one.
Yeah, nice job there.
I'm
Mike
really
Neal.
glad to see Mike Neal coming back out and running the ball hard and stuff.
That's right.
You know, he had a bad injury, but
Mike will be a big help to us in the backfield. He's a strong runner, strong kid. Okay, 2nd down 4 for the Hounds. Full house backfield. Hand off a short gainer.
Yeah. What? I tell you what, the referees are letting these players really get at it, and Brian Warren, I think he was
like
upset.
I'm almost hooked up at the shoulder pad or helmet or something. I've seen that happen every once in a while where you get a shoulder pad hooked, and it looks like you're out there hugging somebody. But Larry Higgins gets the play from Coach Willard Ferris.
I'll be interested to see, be nice. I like getting this
I
backup
see
quarterback.
some new players in there. Let's see, number 73, that's
Timeout. I don't think we were quite ready right there.
73, that's a Philip Scott. He's a 5'11", 256 sophomore tackle. See,
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah,
so
took a
timeout.
Timeout on the field.
Timeout on the field, folks. We'll go to one of our fine sponsors. If you could shoot it, kick it, throw it, slam it, shoot it, dunk it, putt it, hit it, dribble it, or catch it, or whatever, then you need to get to Lowe's Sporting Goods in London and Corbin. Anything you could possibly want or need in sporting goods is at Lowe's. Support your favorite team with great-looking team jackets, shirts, and hats. Get to the big leagues in sporting goods with Lowe's. Lowe's Sporting Goods in London and Corbin, Kentucky.
Well, look, you get some of those newer players in there, the ones that are, haven't got as many snaps this year. Sometimes they're going to be, get a little confused. And it looks like we were trying to shuffle them in right in the middle of that play there, and probably just got a little confused with the play call. So we wisely took the timeout there. And
I see, I mentioned Philip Scott there, number 73 is in at tackle. See number 60, trying to make out the guard. Sam Bennington's in at tight end.
We got Brett
55, Tyler Hart's in there at center.
I know we had Brett Faulkner in the defensive backfield. I see him now in the offensive backfield right here.
Yeah, he plays both ways.
Yeah.
Okay, handoff. Counter play to Brett Faulkner, and he picks up maybe a yard.
Yeah.
Ooh, if that, he's going. They may give him no gain. That would bring up. Was 3rd down, so that would bring up 4th down and 4.
4th down and 4. And it looks like we're going to go for it.
Hounds at our own 40-yard line. So here we go, folks. 3:13, 3:12 left in the 3rd quarter. Corbin leading 40-0, and looks like we're going for it on 4th down and 2. So they moved the stick a little bit. 4th and 2, full house backfield, 2 tight ends for the Hounds. Okay, got to have it right here, guys. Hand off to Mike Neal. He
nice job.
bulls his way.
Yes, he did.
Bulls his way across the 40-yard line to the 42, and a first down for the Hounds. The clock stops with 2:52 after the first down, and we'll wind it as soon as the box is set, and we'll be ready to go.
I think we benefited from a good spot there on that 3rd down play that brought that ball. I really thought he'd held back to nothing, on that carry, but we got a good spot out of that, so we went for it. Took a little risk.
Okay, I think I see Daniel Lowe in there. Daniel Lowe is a 5'10", 180-pound guard. Oh, looked like I had a blitz on us. Quick handoff to Neal, and he gets caught in the backfield. That'll be about a 3 or 4 yard loss for Corbin on 1st down. Also see Randy Cord in there.
That's going to bring up 2nd and 12. He number 2 there.
Randy Cord is junior, number 59. He's in there at guard. Okay.
We may see.
Here we go. I formation, wing to the right. Quick pitch back to Neal. You got a lead blocker.
Oh, yes. He may not be caught.
Here go Mike Neal. They're going to catch him. Oh,
yes,
gosh.
they've got him, but it was tough. Oh, we got a penalty flag over here, too.
Gracious.
And I don't know.
Randy, that's got to be a hold or a clip.
And yeah, hold against us.
Gosh, how many holds we had tonight? I only got at least 4. Nice gainer by Mike Neal. That's going to be about a 25-yard gain by Mike Neal on the pitch, and a toss sweep around right in, and we get called for a hold on the Corbin 46-yard line. So we'll move back to the 31-yard line, where it will still be first down. Looks like about first down and 15. Or wait a minute, was that?
That was second down.
Second down.
I'm
I'm sorry.
Second down and 15.
Yeah,
so really,
that
penalty actually ends up being about a 35-yard penalty. That's what really hurts you.
Yeah.
You know, it's just not a 10-yard penalty. We had a gain of 25, 28 yards on that play.
Okay, Higgins out under center. Got power I formation. Fake to Neal. Higgins back. He's got a wide open Jimmy Hendrickson. Come on, Jimmy. Overthrown.
Had him.
Out about the 35-yard line of Casey County. He was behind everybody. Well-run play, well-orchestrated play by the quarterback, Larry Higgins. So bring that third down and 15 for the Hounds at their own 31-yard line.
Well, I thought he was wide open, and I believe that Jimmy kind of slowed his step up just a little bit, and the ball was just ended up being overthrown him. He just couldn't pick that pace back up to catch up with it. Okay,
Corbin out. Wing left, I formation. Neal's on the back of the wing, I formation. Anthony Mullins, lead blocker. Mike Neal around left end. He's got the first down.
Oh.
It's 50, cut back across the 40-yard line. This time, no flags, Randy.
Well, that's nice to see. It's nice to see.
Long run and no flags. That's what we like to see. Okay.
That was a gain of about 28 yards right there.
Great job, Mike Neal. Lead blocker. Ahead of him was Anthony Mullins that time, number 44 for the Hounds. Anthony is a freshman, 5'4", 150-pound fullback for the Hounds. Okay, I formation. Split in Jimmy Hendrickson to the near side. The slot back is Brett Faulkner, number 8. And 30 pop. Here we go. Anthony Mullins, big gainer up the middle. Anthony picks up about 8 yards. So great job, Anthony. Here we pop the 30 right off the left side. And they're thinking we're going to run the toss sweep again. Okay.
Oh, we caught him napping a little bit.
102-101 counting in the third quarter. Corbin leading by a score of 40-0 over Casey County here at Rebel Field in Liberty, Kentucky. Okay, Hounds out in I formation. Split into the top of your screen, and the slot man is Faulkner. Quick hitter up the middle end. Anthony Mullins across the 30. He keeps churning. He's close to the first down. I'd be surprised if he didn't have it.
It was really close. I'm trying to pick up that marker on the other side. It may be just a little bit on the other side of the 30-yard line there. Just be a little bit short.
Little short? Okay, we'll call him to pick up about 3. So it's going to be third down and a short one for the Hounds here on the 31-yard line of Casey County. So as the Hounds come out to the line of scrimmage, it is wing right, I formation, and he moves Faulkner over to the left side. Outside, Sam Pennington, the tight end on the left side. And here we go. Quick pitch back to Mike Neal. He's round left end. He cuts it up. He's across the 30, across the 20, 15, breaks away, down to the 5, touchdown, Red Hound.
Another penalty flag on the field. Okay. And it's going to be legal block in the back clip. I tell you what, those penalties are going to come back to haunt us. I mean, that was such a nice run.
I'm just wallowing in anguish up here, Randy. I'll tell you what, get off those good runs and get called for a hold. And I just can't believe we're making all those holds tonight. I mean,
that was
been off 2 weeks, and we got rusty on that part of it.
I didn't pick that up, and I'll be interested to watch it on Sunday night and pick that up. But that came from the back, Judge, and he threw that penalty. He threw that flag in the air about 20 yards. So I'm not sure where it would have come at, but.
So instead of a touchdown, folks, we'll go back to first down and 17 from the Casey County 47-yard line. Okay, let's run the same thing to the other side.
I mean, this is now a long play right here.
Yep.
You know, you got to we'll see what we'll do right here.
Higgins gets play in.
I hate that these kids are really working hard out here.
Yes, they are.
I'd like to see them stick it in
Corbin
here.
comes up the line. Power I formation, 2 tight ends for the Hounds. Higgins under center. Handoff. Oh, fake handoff to Mike Neal. Jimmy Hendricks going long and sack. Number 54 for Casey County, and that is Daniel Rourke, 5'9", 205-pound defensive end. He's a junior for the Rebels. So at the end of the third quarter, Corbin leads 40-0 over Casey County.
You know, Chandler, I got a question. The play before where we had the clipping penalty, there was the clock ran out. So really they should have switched the ends of the fields right there, shouldn't they? Because the clock can, they should have went ahead and switched it because it was only in the third quarter. But they went ahead and played another play from.
Did they not see the clock go?
I don't think they did, but I remember hearing the horn going off. So that was a little messed up there.
So at the end of 3, we are at Casey County. Corbin on top, 40-0. Gambler's Collision Center. Have you had a little fender bender? Then you might need to see the folks at Gambler's Collision Center. They'll put your car or truck back on the road with a showroom finish. They have damage-free towing, and all their work is guaranteed. All insurance estimates are honored. Gambler Collision Center, 400 North Laurel Avenue in Corbin. Phone 526-6020.
Well, looks like we're going to have our first punt of the game here.
Oh, we are going to punt?
Yeah, we are going to punt here.
Well,
we got fourth. We have.
Scott Cook, number 2, is our punter. He's in punt formation. We have fourth down and forever, I think.
You know, it's
fourth down about 20.
It's more than 20. It's about 26, maybe 27 yards there. Okay. It's a long.
So I don't think we want to run a how mummy fake.
No, you never know though. But I say we'll go ahead and kick it.
High snap from Hoover. Cook gets the kickoff.
And off the side of his foot.
I don't know, that may have been touched, but he kind of shanks it off the right side of his foot. And that's only going to go about 15 yards off the side of his foot. Felt a little heat up. They had 2 guys coming after him.
Yes, they did.
So Casey County goes on the attack at their own 46-yard line. Corbin leading 40-0 over the Rebels here at their home field in Liberty.
Right here, you know, I just want to see these young kids get in here and
okay,
I really don't see them give any points.
We need a cornerback over here.
He's
okay. John Davis over to get the wide out. There we go. Quick pass. Oh,
right through it. Right through Scott Cook's down.
Hot pass to the tight end, and that was number 81, Brandon Carmichael, 5'11", 180-pound junior for Casey County. It went right over his head. I thought we had a chance to get a hand on it, but it fell incomplete. Brings up second down 10, Randy.
You know, I like this right here. You know, they're probably in a place where they're going to throw a little ball. You know, we're in control of this game, and this is going to give us a good chance to look at passing, which we're going to see next week. We know that.
Yeah.
It's giving us a good chance to get a look at the passing game.
Okay, wide out to the near side. Jonathan Davis covers him. High formation, straight drop back pass. Quick in, and misread by, I didn't say that, misread by the quarterback, or either a wrong route by the receiver, because the receiver ran a hot route into the zone between the corner and the linebacker, and the quarterback threw like it was an out pattern.
Yeah, that was something definitely not quite right there.
So it brings up third down and 10 for the Rebels.
We had good pressure on the quarterback right there,
on their own 46-yard line. So first 2 plays have been passed as incomplete passes. I formation for the Rebels, split into the near side, and a slot man. And a pitch back. They're going to try to run this time. Oh, well played,
yeah.
Well played. We got
Gain
4 players in there. Aaron Sams, number 30, in on the tackle. 59, Randy Cord. 8, Brett Faulkner. And 53 for the Hounds. And that is Josh Underwood, a 5'11", 160-pound guard for the Hounds.
We got a new punt returner here, number 2, Scott Cook.
Oh, Scott Cook back in punt return formation. Oh. Okay, Casey County getting set to punt. They had a man short, and they run him on the field. There's the snap.
He's going to get a chance to return
nice
this
punt.
one. Well,
Fair catch signaled for, and that's a penalty. Fair catch. That should be a flag.
Yeah.
Yeah, here's the flag coming in.
He was really late with the penalty.
The spot was marked by the back judge, and the penalty flag was thrown against Casey County. That is a loose ball foul.
How many yards is that? He marked it off.
Fair catch interference is a 5-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. And it will be Corbin's ball, first down and 10.
No, that almost had an interesting situation. That ball went off their man and then hit our man, and I was wondering what the call would be there. But I guess after it touches them,
if you call a fair catch, you cannot advance it.
Right.
Okay. So we know that. So at this time, they're talking over the penalty with their crew chief, Mr. Anders, and we'll see what Coach Jewell wants to do here. Having a hard time making up their mind. Okay, fair catch interference.
Will they get a chance to kick it?
We declined it.
Yeah.
We declined it. We'll take the ball where it lays, where the penalty was called. First and 10 for the Hounds on their own 27-yard line. And we're going to have a hard time seeing around the pole and everything.
I know, it's right at that spot.
Okay. So Brett Faulkner in the back. Well, it looks like Brett Faulkner at tailback. Power I formation for the Hounds. Hand off Faulkner to the right side.
Fumble, and he gets it back. It was up in the air, and he got hold of it. And then there was a late hit coming in there, and they're not going to throw a penalty flag on that.
Somebody popped the ball loose, and he caught it. So we're going to pick up about 1 or 2 yards on the play.
That thing looked like a hot potato.
So second down 8 for the Hounds at their own 29-yard line.
Is there another new player in there? Looks like number 19 from Corbin. Ryan Nip.
Oh, yeah, Ryan Nip.
Yeah, he's another sack.
Hey, you got to block, kids. Got to block. Wait, was that Adam Mills? No, that was Larry Higgins.
That was Larry Higgins.
Yeah. So Corbin takes a big sack and loses 3 yards, bringing up third down 13 for the Hounds, and they are on the 24-yard line, their own 24-yard line, with 10:05 left in the fourth quarter here at Rebel Field.
Chandler, I will say this for them, that our younger kids are going against, it's their first string defense still.
Yeah. Okay, quick handoff. Oh, no. Higgins pulled it out, and he cuts it upfield, picks up a good 5 yards to bring up fourth down at about 8 for the Hounds at their own 30-yard line. So we got a 4th and 8 right here now. We don't have 4th and forever.
No, that's for sure. The last time it was.
See if we see the punter coming on. No, I see Hoover. No. Yeah, Bram Hoover checks in. Higgins gets to play.
Looks like we can go for it. Looks like,
So in punt
now we are in punt formation. I'm trying to see who that number 44.
44
is.
And that is Anthony Mullins back to punt for the Hounds. And he gets off a good punt. Rolls to the 50. To the 40.
He touched it.
He touched it. Get on it.
That's our
that
ball.
should be our ball.
Yes. That was a bad decision right there by that man.
Casey County saw that ball dancing out there on the ground, and number 21 tried to pick it up. That is Chad Baydock, a 6-foot junior. Tried to pick it up. He did touch it. That made it a free ball, and Corbin recovers it on the Casey County 45-yard line. First and 10 with 8:59 left in the fourth quarter. Corbin comes to the line quickly. So having the backfield, Higgins, Mullins, Faulkner, and I got to find. I see who's the halfback. Tight formation. Okay.
Nice run.
Nice run by Faulkner. He picks up about 8 on the first and 10 play.
So number 88 Jesse Knuckles in there on that in the backfield that time.
Okay, that's who the halfback.
And he made it. I want you to know.
Couldn't tell what the number was.
We don't want to see anybody stay down, but he was the one that laid the block on number 13. He was come up a little bit game right here, and he laid a really good block out right there.
Okay, second down 2 for the Hounds. A big 8-yard pickup by Brett Faulkner here at the tailback position. Okay, power eye right. 2 tight ends for the Hounds. Higgins under center with 8:19 left in fourth quarter. And well, I don't know if he messed up or that may have been a quarterback draw.
I believe we were a little bit confused right there because he stuck the ball out and the man wasn't there.
Yeah.
So probably, and again, we're stuck with a long ways to.
I saw a new player in on the line. Number 64, Mark Payne, is a 5'7", 175-pound freshman guard, Randy.
We're getting a lot of young kids in this game, I tell you. You notice they're going up against and holding their own pretty well against this first string team of Casey County.
Third down 5 right here at the Casey County 40-yard line. Okay, wing right, hand off to Brett Faulkner. Nice run up the middle. He gets the first down. He picks up about 7 yards on the carry. Takes it down to the Casey County 32-yard line. I can see a score out of this bunch.
Yes,
right
I would.
I can see a score. Give these boys some confidence out here.
Well, I said I have to travel a lot during the week, and I haven't got to see this JV bunch. But the way they're moving it here, I'd say that they probably doing fairly well.
I formation, wing to the left or the near side. Hand off to Faulkner. He goes off left guard. Bulls his way for about 3 yards. Down across the 30 to the 28-yard line. Faulkner having some good runs out of that tailback position right now. And checking in Ryan Nipp, number 19. He checks in for number 26, and that is Tim Pruitt. Tim, a 5'9" sophomore, 142-pound wide receiver. Checks out, and Nipp checks in. Okay, Higgins under center. I formation, wing to the top of your screen. Hand off to Faulkner. Up the gut.
And makes
spins.
Nice turn.
Spin move.
Nice turn there.
Oh, good job. Okay, nice gainer there. Picks up about 3 yards. It's going to be third down for Corbin, 3rd and 3. And the ball rests on the 25-yard line of Casey County. So as time winds down here with 6:15 left in the 4th and final quarter from Liberty, Kentucky tonight in district action here with the Hounds. High formation, power eye, hand off to Faulkner. Tries to push his way. May have made a yard or two, so we're going to get down there close to 4th and 1 or 4th and 2.
I tell you, Brett's showing some really good hard-nosed running tonight. I like the way he runs.
Yes, he is. Larry Higgins over with Coach Ferris, or that looks like Coach Duncombe calling the plays now.
Yeah.
Since the JV squad's in the game.
Yeah, because I see Coach Ferris. He's standing back here about the 45-yard line. And he's just kind of observing right now what's going on.
Okay, power eye formation, 2 tight ends on 4th down and 3. Oh gosh! Well, they tried a 30 pump.
Yep. They picked it up pretty.
We're going to come up short. We're going to turn the ball down to Casey County at the 5:22 mark here in the 4th quarter. Corbin on top by a score of 40-0. Tri-County insulated metal panels and storage buildings. Are you tired of not having enough room in your garage to park a car? That's because it's full of lawn and garden equipment. Do you need extra space to store all those holiday decorations? Then our good friends at Tri-County Insulated Metal Panels and Storage Buildings on the Old London Highway can help solve your storage problems. They can build you a storage building as big as you need for all your tools and equipment with room to spare. Call Tri-County Insulated Metal Panels at 523-9232. They have free delivery of their buildings in the Tri-County area. Back to action, Casey County High School. And quick hitter to the tight end. That's a little hot pass completed to number 41, and that is 81. 81. That is Brandon Carmichael, 5'11", 180-pound tight end for the Rebels.
The tackle there was made by Larry Higgins and number 11, Tony White, into the game.
Okay, Tony White, a freshman for the Hounds. Also see Smallwood in there. Chris Smallwood, number 7 in at one of the corners. 450, 449, and counting down in the 4th and final quarter here at Casey County High School. Okay. Here we go, I formation. And we have a slot man to the left. And a nice pass. Oh, overthrown. And he was by the cornerback. The only man back there was number 26.
Well, there was two men. There was two men out there right then.
Yeah.
And he Smallwood had to go with the had to go with the guy to run the out.
Was the safety man back there, and he was deep. But we got by the corner that time. So it brings up incomplete, brings up 3rd down and 1 on the Casey County 35-yard line. Those are the ball on the 35-yard line of Casey County.
They rotated Tony White back into the corner position there.
Okay. Casey County comes up 2 tight ends, power I left. I look for a run right here. Maybe try to slip it outside and get around somebody. And yeah, that's what we try to do.
Almost.
Missed a tackle.
Yeah.
There you go. Missed another tackle. Okay, as that brings up about a 12-yard gain for Casey County. Out across the 45-yard line to the 47 for the Rebels. So that gives Casey County a 1st down. And 4:25 left on the clock. Okay, let's hold them out of the end zone, guys. Get fired up here, JVs. Casey County up. Power I right, 2 tight ends. See if they run that same pass. Now this is toss sweep to the outside. Get off that block. Get off that block. Oh, nice move there.
Tackle by Larry Higgins.
Right.
Nice tackle.
Good job on the outside by Brett Faulkner and also number 88 for the Hounds. And that is Jesse Knuckles, a freshman, 5'8" and 140 pounds, playing on defense. Okay, Hounds. 3:43, 3:42 and counting. 2nd down, 6 for Casey County on the Corbin 48-yard line. Power I left for Casey County. Handoff to the tailback over left end. He picks up another 5, 6, 7, 12, well, 10. Yeah, good 10-yard gain there for Casey County down to the Corbin 33-yard line. 3:21 left here.
We need to hold them here.
40 to nothing. Yeah, we want to hold them out for a shutout. That's what we'd like to do here. Let's go, Hounds. Pick it up here. Come on, defense. You got to get excited. You're out there playing varsity games. Some of them first varsity action for this year. Let's play hard, guys. Power I right for Casey County. Oh, handoff.
Big hole.
He cuts it back across the left. 10, 15-yard gains. Down to the 10, down to the 5. Touchdown.
Well, I'm glad we didn't have to hear that cannon go off too much tonight.
So that was a 34-yard pitch out to the tailback. He cut it back left across the field and went in for the touchdown from 34 yards out. Making the score at the 2:54 mark. Corbin 40 and Casey County 6. It appears that Casey County is going to line up for 2-point conversion, Randy.
Well, they're just going to probably try to get as many points on that board right now, I tell you.
Okay, Casey County, 2 tight ends. Power I right. And a quick
He's
pass.
wide open.
Oh, 2-point conversion pass completed to number 81 for Casey County. And that is Brandon Carmichael, 5'11", junior, on the receiving end of the pass. So at the 2:54 mark, Corbin leads by a score of 40-8. Union National Bank has a wide variety of banking services available to you, from personal checking accounts and new car loans to business loans and certificates of deposit. For over 65 years, Union National Bank has been working and helping the people of our area. Stop by and see them for any of your banking needs. And remember, at Union National Bank, you're more than just an account number. You're part of our banking family. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Well, 48, I'll settle for that. But I wanted to see us, pitch the shutout tonight. But we got some really young kids out there. A lot of our freshmen and our sophomores, and they're going up against that first string team out there for Casey County. And they've done really well to hold them out.
Well, that's right. Now these guys, you know, got to come out here and help us on varsity level. So we've got to have their help. I see Craig Owens in on the kickoff. He's a 6-foot freshman tackle, 6 foot 190 for the Hounds. As Casey County gets set to kick off. Low line drive kick picked up by Faulkner at the 25-yard line. He's up the middle, makes a cut to the right and hit hard, brought down at the Corbin 34-yard line after about a 12-yard return for Brett Faulkner.
Chandler, I thought he had a big lane there, and all of a sudden he just got shut down. He got shut down quick.
So 2:48 left, fourth quarter. Corbin on top by a score of 40-8.
Tony White's coming in at quarterback, Chandler.
Okay, Tony White's a freshman. He's our freshman quarterback. Okay, Corbin up in I formation. Wing right, wing to the top of your screen. Tony White in at quarterback.
Uh-oh, fumble.
Fumble.
And he got it back.
Got it back. Way to be awake there, Tony.
Yeah, he did a good job. Maybe a little bit of jitters right there on the snap.
Okay, so no gain brings up second down and 10 for the Hounds with 2:33, 2:32 and counting for the Hounds. Higgins gets his play from Coach Duncombe. Brett Faulkner trots out to the sideline as he'll go off.
Still on the 34-yard line. Second down, 10 down.
We got Mullins at fullback. We got movement. We got movement. Stop the play. Dead ball foul. False start on the offense. Okay.
Looking like Josh Pushard's coming in there, number 3. Another freshman running back.
Okay. So that'll make second down, 15 for the Hounds on their own 29-yard line. 2:09 left as the clock starts to run here in the fourth quarter. Higgins under center. Two tight ends, wing to the right or wide side of the field.
Oh, another fumble.
Oh, gosh.
I don't know what happened. It looks like, well, we gave it up again.
Yep, gave it up again. Here we are at our own, gosh, Casey County takes over on a fumble recovery at the 31-yard line with 1:53 left in the ball game. Now, you know they're going to run their starters out there, Randy.
Yeah, I believe they are. No, they are.
We're going to run our, we've got our freshmen out there. I know Coach Jewell is not going to put in, well, I don't know. Who's he over there talking to?
He's just kind of standing back there.
Our freshmen are out there. Let's go, freshmen. Pick it up here. They're going to run the same play they did, scored on them last time. They're going to pitch it back, the tailback, and let him run it. Philip Scott checks in at the tackle. Oh, they hand it off to the fullback this time, and he gets out one tackle, too.
Good job.
And
I like that. That was a really good job right there.
Good job. Higgins in on the tackle. Also, 19, Ryan Nip. Okay, gain of 1. Pretty good defense by the Hounds.
I like that right there. That was a good job.
1:30 and counting here in the fourth quarter. Second down, 9 at the Corbin, just inside the 30-yard line of the Hounds.
Tell you, Higgins has shown some pretty good defensive toughness there. He's made a couple of nice plays there since he's came in here.
Casey County up to the line. Power out to the right, 2 tight ends. And here they go back to pass. Straight drop back pass. Break on the ball.
And he drops it anyway.
We went for the interception.
Yeah.
It got through our hands, right into the hands of the receiver, who promptly dropped it. Took his eye off the ball. We missed the interception, and he missed the reception. He would have walked in the end zone.
I say his eyes were as big as teacups.
Okay, 1 minute left here in action. First district action of the 1999 year for the Corbin Red Hounds. And we will even our record at 3-3 through 6 games in the 1999 season. Next week we'll be taking on Taylor County at home, the Hall of Fame night at Corbin, Kentucky. There, quick trap up the middle. Gosh, we ran out of 2 or 3 tacklers, and he tries to cut and falls down at the 24-yard line. That's going to bring up 4th down and 4, or 4th and 3 for Casey County. The clock is running 38, 37, 36, 35. It is 4th down and 3 for Casey County at the Corbin.
We just made some wholesale substitutions there again.
24-yard line. Wing I to the right.
They're going to pass it to Trickman.
Yep, he's going long. Break it up.
Nice play.
Oh,
nice play.
Nice play.
Good job.
We had 3 men back there defending that halfback pass, Randy.
We did a good job right there. We stayed on our end right there. Really good job.
Yes, we did. So Casey County turns the ball over on downs on a 4th and 5, 4th and 3 pass play into the end zone, which fell incomplete. 14 seconds left. Corbin will take over the ball. 1st and 10 on their own 24-yard line.
Look for us just to run one play and just kind of.
Well, you could
Just
put down a, do you risk a handoff? So this time, Corbin gets set to come to the line. Higgins is the quarterback. We have our center in there, number 56, Tyler. Excuse me. We fumble it?
No, I think he just took a knee, Chandler. I think we just want to run the clock out there.
Okay. As the clock counts down here at Rebel Field in Liberty, Kentucky, Corbin wins by a score of 40-8 over Casey County. They're even their record at 1-0 in the district here on Friday night, October the 1st. So, ladies and gentlemen, tune in next week as we will be for this again with Taylor County visiting Corbin. First time we've played Taylor County that I can remember. And they'll be in for Hall of Fame night. We'll have big festivities there at Campbell Field in Corbin. Randy, as we wrap things up for tonight, Corbin coming out looking pretty good the first half, scoring 34 points and putting up another 6 points in the 3rd quarter, make it stand for 40 points. Casey County comes back and scores in the 4th period, and they score against the freshman team on a 35-yard run.
Chandler, I'm really happy with we came out and played really well offensively. We might have had a few penalties that we're going to have to work on. It's a little, maybe some timing, and just made a few some holdings, maybe a clip here and there, but we're going to have to work on. But really good offensive performance. We ended up with around 468 total yards of offense and about 280 rushing. So we have to be really happy about that. And I know that we controlled the game, except for in the very end where we gave up a few people, had the freshman team in there. We had to control the time of possession and everything. So we really totally controlled this whole team.
Right. So for Randy Worley, Dan Junker on camera, and Chandler Cook, we'll be signing off from Liberty, Kentucky. The next time we see you, it will be from Campbell Field in Corbin as the Corbin Redhounds take on Taylor County next week, October the 8th. As we sign off here from Liberty, good evening, ladies and gentlemen.